Open your mind.
The prophet of thought. It's the new dark Exodus live.
D.X.L. You know.
Dark Exodus. Dark Exodus. Open your mind. Yeah,
And peace, folks. Welcome back to another edition of the Popular Thought Series right here on the T.P.O.T YouTube page. I'm your host, X, of course, but you knew that already. That's why y'all black asses are here. Tonight, special guest tonight, y'all. The one and only Platinum Elite is in the house. I'm pretty sure everybody knows Brother Platinum. They've heard him. He's all over the damn place. So you already know who he is. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. But first, as always, I must start the show with thanking all my supporters, my subscribers, and my donors. Y'all look out for this channel so much, man. You know, especially with them demonetizing my shit. All right. Even though that I've been demonetized, y'all folks have not skipped a beat. I mean, y'all still come through. Y'all with the PayPal. Y'all still hit me through Streamlabs. Y'all are still hit me on the Cash App, man. And it's appreciated, man. And because y'all know it's not all about your money, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like money just as much as the next person. If I said I didn't, I'd be telling a goddamn lie. But it's not all about the money. Your support, you show up here every week, man. You watch these videos, you show up to these streams, man. And of course, you donate your hard-earned pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and 50-cent pieces. And I just want y'all to know, man, like I always say, I'm thankful, man. I'm appreciative, man. I'm humbled. I'm honored. And I feel blessed to have you good folks, man, behind me. Because as long as y'all keep supporting me, I'm going to continue to do this shit. Now, y'all don't want me to do the shit no more. Just stop supporting me. But as long, all jokes aside, as long as y'all continue to support me, man, I'm going to continue to try to crank this stuff out for y'all, man. And I appreciate all of y'all, man. I do. I mean, I appreciate every single one of you good folks. I mean, I do, man. Like I said, I'm humbled, I'm honored, and I'm grateful, man. All right. So let's get at it. Oh shit, my man Nate in here. Hold up. Hold up, brother Nate. Go ahead and do that there. Right quick. Who else we got in here? I see brother Terrence in here. Stoic, of course. Brother Tyrone in the house. What's good, brothers? What's good? Brother Stoic, man, you know, one thing about Stoic knows like all the words and all the sayings and all the shit that's like on all my tracks. Cause I play a lot of different tracks. Stoic, he know the words to the motherfuckers. He know the cuts. He know the breaks. He know all the shit I'm gonna say. I mean, shout out the Stoic one, man. Cause I mean, he one of my true ones, boy. He's here every week, no matter what. And he like always know what's going on with the Prophet of Thought series, man. And I appreciate you, brother. What's good, brother 3D Burns? I see you up there, brother. Yeah, so without further ado, let me bring up the guest of honor, the one, the only, Platinum Elite.
Yeah, hey, how you doing?
Platinum, what's good with it, man?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, loud and clear?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Good. Oh no, man, I appreciate you having me over here, man. You know, I'm trying to expand my horizons or whatever, you know. Being a panelist and going on other people's channel, I said, well, I think I'll try to do something myself. So I'm trying to do it, man, you know.
Okay. Yeah, I was down at your channel the other day, and I watched the debate between you and brother M.O.T. Shout out to brother M.O.T. I think he in the building too. Yeah, I was watching. I was like, because when I see brothers that find themselves, you know, coming on a lot of panels, man, and they got somewhat, you know, they got like a personality and shit, you know, I think to myself, damn, that brother should have a channel. Because there's a lot of brothers out there, man, who you know, they come on panels and shit, but they don't have a channel. And I think they should. You're one of them. So I'm glad you got a channel, man, because I know a lot of people disagree with the shit that you say, but there's also a lot of people that agree with the shit you say. So I think your channel's gonna do well, man. I think it's gonna do well, brother. I do. I think it's gonna do well, and I'll be down there from time to time talking shit. You know?
I appreciate it, man. Niggas hating hard though. They don't want me to grow. You know how, and you know, that's one thing I want to say as black men. You know, we need to really stop that. How we just try to destroy and stop each other. You know, it's almost like you have to say what they tell. You know, I'll help you if you only say what I say, and we supposed to be trying to raise grown men. Like, how can I do that? You know what I'm saying? I said I speak game. You know what I'm saying? Well, man, we trying to raise the men. I said, grown men? How can I raise a grown man? Hey, if he go do wrong, he do wrong. He got shit to do with me. Don't blame me.
Well, that's a problem. There goes somebody damn calling my ass in the middle of the goddamn show. They gonna have to get belayed. But that's a problem in this spectrum, because I think a lot of people export brothers to get on here and quote unquote, you know, raise, groom, rear grown ass folks. I mean, I got two adult sons, all right, that's in their 30s. Okay. The two guys that I raised are out there doing their own thing. The only people I plan on raising is my grandson and my nephew. I don't plan on raising folks on YouTube. You know, if you can benefit from some of the shit I say, so be it. But I'm not here to be your damn daddy. Now, I might tell you some shit that your daddy should have told you. You know, some shit that your daddy didn't tell you. I might tell you some of that stuff, but I'm not here to be your daddy, man. I'm not here for that. I got enough people calling me daddy and grandpa and shit like that. The roster's full. So yeah, the roster's definitely
Well,
full. But
they,
go ahead.
No, they sort of unfair to me because I always talk about fucking on hoes, and they like feel like that that's a bad message. And I'm like, it's like I can't believe these are men saying this. How is that a bad message? Well, you need to go fuck on some hoes, Now you're a grown man, you can either do it or not. But they're almost like like we're in a church or something. I'm like, you guys joking, right? But they believe, they had that right. I said, have they been to church? Have they been to church? Because that's exactly what the preacher be doing. You know what I'm saying? He be the man what fucking on the hose.
What I think it is, oftentimes, because I've been around and I've heard you on panels. What I think it is you come in there, man, and you come in there and flip the table over and shit. A lot of times you flip the table over on the conversation, and I think that kind of rubs brothers the wrong way. I think we've all done it where we've come in and because I'm known for coming in and flipping a table or two myself, so it's not something that a lot of us don't already do. But let me ask you this, man. What brought you to YouTube? What brought you to YouTube? What made you say, you know what, I'm gonna get on YouTube and I'm gonna do this here. I'm talking with the brothers. What made you do that?
I was on YouTube one day. I saw O'Shea Duke Jackson. I saw a couple of streams from him. I didn't see the whole thing. I saw some of it, and that I was like, guys are doing these like streams like this, and I think because I had looked at a couple of his shows, YouTube recommended Obsidian, and just so happened I went and they were on the panel, and I was in the chat, and they liked what I was saying in the chat, and then they dropped the link, and I didn't know that. They said, I linked up, and I got on there, and it started from there. They liked what I said when I got up, and that's been it. But then again, I joined the link. I didn't really know it was a movement. I didn't know anything about red pills. I didn't know anything about manosphere. I didn't know anything about I have men having a particular position when it comes to women. I knew nothing about that. I know I had my thoughts and my beliefs, and and unfortunately, when I bumped heads with guys, I guess a lot of them took it the wrong way. So now I'm trying to do my own thing, man, and come up. I think that my channel is about men and being a masculine man. It's about embracing that, and I think that that's the problem. When it comes to game, there is some game involved and game coaching on there. There's other channels doing it. I don't understand. I look at these guys who call themselves game coaches or whatever. These guys are clowns. And I said, so if a clown can do it, why can't I do it? And but I think, like I said, once again, we're dealing with black men. I see white men. We see in the space. We see women build channels in this space quickly. White men build channels. It's black men who want to try to control other black men. And I just find that it's almost unbelievable. It's almost like a gang or something. Like you can't do what you want to do or what you feel you're best at because, in my opinion, I'm like, I can control you. I just don't get that. That's madness.
Yeah, well, I kind of don't understand that because this sphere, okay, is full of brothers, talking about game, getting chicks, getting hoes, getting laid. It's not like you're the only person doing it. There are quite a few people in this, in this sector, in this sphere that does it. So do you think that people have a problem? You think people have a problem with you or your message, or are they afraid of you coming through with the competition? What do you think it is?
It's possibly a little of both. It's a little of both, and I've shown myself to be a open book, and I've supported guys on that channel. I've been on channel, and I don't do it. I know what you're saying. I don't go on guys' channel. I'm probably the least a troublemaker on those panels. I rarely. And when I first came in, I didn't know really thing about YouTube, and I was up front, and I was going off on dudes. But I don't really do that anymore because I'm more concerned with what I'm trying to do on my channel. And I like this channel, like I'm here right now talking to you. I'm pretty much laid back, man, regular dude. Like I said, I look at guys who are allowed to build, and then for whatever, it doesn't really matter because, like I said, the people that I'm trying to get to subscribe to my channel are probably going to be new faces anyhow. I can't really help guys who don't want women or like women, and that's what I don't understand. It's like, to me, it's like if you're a guy, you've been divorced and you're mad at women, that's you. Other men might not feel the same way. Other men might want a second shot at them, but there's this notion that women should be ignored, and they have to be ignored and treated a certain kind of way, and that's fine. That's an opinion. I just disagree with that. I'm not from that space,
So who is your target audience? I mean, who are you trying to get at? The young men, brothers, or everybody? Every black man. That's
men and women. Max game is fluid. It goes up, it goes down, it goes all over the place. It's entertainment, and it's good game, and it can help you. It's motivational. A specific audience, I would say, to a certain degree, black men. Unfortunately, I don't think that a lot of and I know that's not really a good audience to go after in the sense that that's like the least, like most people don't do anything for them. They have to go and listen to white men, or they have to go and feed off of other YouTube providers who are not going, they're not their audience. So that's the thing about it. Once again, like I said, you run into that thing with the Negro mindset of destroy and attack. It becomes personal. You go in on, I'm talking about Will Smith, a multi-millionaire. Guys take it personal. They got a collection of his movies. Oh man, you can't say nothing about Will Smith. Who are you, nigga? You ain't shit. And it's insane, because then I said, well, let me go on Google. I see like 3,000 streams on Will Smith, and I said, just me? It's like, are you shitting me? Is that that's where we're at? And that does so. A lot of this is it's issues within the space, and it's a lot of it's hate and jealousy, and niggas ain't shit at the end of the day. But I'm gonna put up my channel, man, and I'm gonna be unleashed, and it's doing okay with me. It's doing fine with me. I mean, it's not as big as it could have been, but it's doing fine, and it's going to get bigger, and I'm going to wind up in a position where mine will be where I want it to be, and they know I already got the talent. They know I can do it already. It's just a question of me being found. It's just like a singer, who can sing their ass off. They just haven't been signed or found. And I listen to a lot of these guys' content, and they're stupid. They don't know what they're talking about. They're boring. They're very boring. I'm not a boring guy. I'm very, very entertaining. I'm very, very interesting. That's why I don't struggle with women. That's why I don't. I know how to deal with women. I know how to flex and get in there and get my bid in or whatever, get her attention, make her come to me, make her submit, make her do all the things that you expect a woman to do. And then, of course, that's going to cause issues with guys. A lot of these guys are hard up for women. A lot of these guys, they can't get dates, man. A lot of these guys are bitch broken. And I've said that, and they don't like that word. I'm going to continue to say that. Bitch broken men. Those are not the type of dudes I fuck with. Now we can have that conversation, but I'm a player. I'm not the things on a pimp. I don't do the pimp, and I know guys like that, but I'm a player. And women, the way I look at the dating game, if you fall down, you get up and you go back in. You don't now this thing about you walk away from women and because the system is against you. That's insane. That's fucking insane. Why would I do that? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. If you can't get a woman to submit, it's you. It's you don't have any game. You don't have any game. You don't have any massage in your motherfucking. You don't got no mouthpiece. And see, you got so many men in these spaces who've been broken, and they've given up, and they're negative. And that's another thing too. When people become negative, what's up with Yakuta? When people become negative, they don't want other people to be positive. Positive is a little bit different. When people become negative, when they become broken, it's like if you got a divorce, say you had a really bad divorce and your wife just wiped you out, and you see another guy about to get married, I mean, you might say something to him, but can you really say he shouldn't do it? Because I mean, it's not necessarily going to end up like you did, and it's his experience, and I'm sure there was some good parts of it that you know, the childbirths, the early years that you couldn't put money on. It just simply went bad. So that's what I'm saying. It's a part of life, man. We're gonna only here in where I'm at. Men do get look. I'm for men. I'm against feminism. Men get fucked over all the time in courts and shit. I agree, right? And there's people out here who address that. I don't address that. I don't put on my channel. I don't talk about divorce court. I don't talk about that aspect. My thing is about building men, strong men. At some point, and doing a rite of passage as a man becomes a man. If he wants to, he's gonna have to engage with women. There's a way to do it. You got to know there's a psychological play that comes into effect. You can't just do it with the money. That's not gonna work. And see, that's another thing that men get blamed for. When you see all these dudes out here get killing and getting locked up and getting blocked, those are not men. Those are tricks. Those are not players. Those are tricks. Tricks get fucked. Tricks are the ones who get in their fields and get mad and want to fight women. When you ain't called me, I took you out for 3 days. Now I want to fight because you didn't get. That's a trick. That's trick game. Mac game don't do that. We just go on to the next one. On to the next one. That's how we do.
So your channel isn't just about getting chicks and getting hoes and shit. It ain't just about. That's not all it's about.
No, it's not about getting hoes at all. It's not about getting hoes at all. Hoes, no. That's trick game. We don't really get into. We talk about the trick game. Well, actually, I have others who are professional tricks. They could come on and talk about the trick game. But we, like the people that are frequent my channel, they're not tricks. Now we do talk about aspects of being men. You know, we talk about the apparel, you know, shoes, clothing. You know, well groomed. You know, we talk about that aspect of being a man. Macho shit. We might get into sports, but we know, and we talk. You know, we do a little something about women and stuff like state of the game, etc. But hoes, that's what I'm saying. Look, that's fucking insane. Who talks about a fucking hoe? We don't talk about hoes on my channel. That's trick game. See, the guys who claim they don't like, that's who they fuck with. The dudes who claim they don't like my channel, they're hoe chasing, they hoe crazy, they half hoe crazy out here catching cases behind a hoe. They out here hoe broke. They hoe broken. So I'm saying, nah, we don't do that.
What? Hold up. What the hell is hoe broke? What the hell is hoe broke, brother Platinum? When you say these shits, man, you got to give the definition of that shit. What the hell is hoe broke?
They hoe broke, man. They out here, they ain't heart broke. They hoe broke. They hoe got up on them, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what they fuck with hoes. We don't fuck with no hoes. They fuck with hoes with that putting the motherfucking charge in front of them. That's a hoe, bro. The hoe says if you got to do A, B, and C to fuck her, that's a hoe. And when you don't do A, B, and C, and you do A, B, and C, and you fuck her once, A, B, and C, and you fuck her twice, you do A, and she said, okay, what B and C at? And you can't get no pussy, you out there standing there, you hoe broke. You hoe broken. You know what I'm saying? You ain't heartbroken, you hoe broken.
Hoe broken. Well, see, when it comes to this kind of shit, right? I mean, I kind of, I listen to this shit and, I may throw a few comments here and there. But see, me, I've known my woman for 2 decades. And out of those 2 decades and some change, I've been married to her for 19. So, I mean, I don't know anything about the dating game. All I know is what I observe, what I see. And most of that is based on the women that I know and, the women that I see, in my general vicinity. So I've never been one to tell people, about, getting chicks or what they should do. I don't even talk marriage, and I've been married for 19 years. I've been married for 19 years, and I don't get up here and, try to push marriage on brothers and all that shit. Because, see, I understand that we're all individuals. And what works for me may not necessarily work for you. That's just like me telling you to pick up the damn career that I took on. That career may not work for you. It works for me, may not work for you. So I try not to push the shit I do in my life on other people. Now, do you feel like you're doing that? Like when you know,
No,
talking your talk, do you feel like you're pushing your lifestyle? Because you say you're a player, right? So that means you got multiple chicks, right? You got 4, 5, 6, 7, I don't know how many
I ain't
chicks,
never
right?
had that. I ain't never had like 6 up. I ain't never been up like that. I'm just a regular dude now.
Okay.
Come on, I'm a Mac. Nah, that's those are you getting into that's them rare breeds there, bro. You can run 8 and 9. I personally think you'll go insane trying to deal with 8 bitches. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
I'm saying that
So
in one time.
so
You know what I mean?
you a player with only one chick?
No,
You only
I'm a
got
player.
one?
I fuck with hoes, but I ain't never had like 8 hoes in one position. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just serving 8 bitches off and on like that. Nah. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with hoes. I might have 2 hoes. I mean, 2. I'm saying hoes. I say hoes. I might have 2 chicks or whatever. No. That ain't my thing. Well, you want to talk about that? Because we can talk or we can have a whole conversation. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about, but
No,
that ain't
no,
what I'm
no,
talking
no,
about.
no.
That ain't what I'm talking about. No. I'm saying
Dude.
that there's numbers out there. And then look. My thing, I don't push my opinion on anybody. It's my opinion. It's my channel. So channel's a good motherfucking channel. We need men in this space. You know, it ain't no different than some dude who's who doesn't fuck with women. Is he pushing his opinion on somebody? You got dudes out here that's black pill. Black pill? You talking about you don't even deal with women? Like you erased him out of your life? Is he pushing his opinion? They ain't pushing him on me. Look. Too many men are negative. Okay? At the end of the day, they negative. They don't believe in themselves. Right? Game has everything to do with how you feel about yourself. It's everything. If you feel rejected by females, you know, they've broken you, then, you know, I can understand that, man. But you need, instead of accepting that as, man, that's just the natural order of women. I disagree with that. I think that there's a lot of women out there, and I don't disagree with guys going overseas. But once again, if you do, you're going to still have to deal with, when you talk about top-notch women, you're going to have issues trying to get top-notch women from America, from any country. From any country, they're going to be protected, man. They're going to be sectioned off. There's always a group of women who are willing to take foreigners. You can find that here. They're not the top-notch women. So at the end of the day, you'd be better off just learning you some game, man. Learning you some approach, and you know, through mutual conversations I've had with some of these guys, you know, we came to a conclusion. You know, I said these guys are smart. These guys can take a computer apart and they can put it back together. Yet, you know, for whatever reason that nobody will admit it, they have issues with females. Well, I'm like, bro, it's easier to get the female than it is to take the computer apart. You're not believing in yourself. You're not giving the right energy to picking up these women. They're not that difficult. Now, there's gonna be some that don't want you. You got to leave them alone. But believe me, there's somebody who's gonna want you. You just gotta believe in yourself. You gotta be gamed up, man. You gotta believe that you can do it. You know, that's a part of your social ability, you know. Your conversation, your mouthpiece. Look at me. I'm a textbook example. I turn people. A lot of people don't have heard. You know, they don't like platinum, but over time they grow to like me. It's the same thing. You don't have to be a female. It's just, you understand. So I like this dude. He's funny. I like this guy. You know, I really had a bad opinion of this guy, but you know what? That's game. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing.
So what do you say to people who say, Brother Platinum, there's more to life than women. There's more to life than being a player. There's more to life to, you know, running game on chicks. And what do you say to the people who would say that to you?
I agree. But, you know, I would disagree that I can speak for myself. I would disagree that I want my life to be without females. That's not something I want to do. Now, let me say this. If that guy who says that, if he's not looking at porn, you know what I'm saying? If he's like just without, like the sexual side of him is over, I want to see him. I want to see a guy who lives his life like that. You know, he wakes up, lives his life. Women are a non-factor. He doesn't look at porn, and he just lives his life. Because to me, that's an insane man. Because if you're looking at porn, if you're going without women, but you're looking at porn, then you're the one that's focused on women. You're more focused than the man who's normally dealing with them, because you're looking at fucking porn. That's a fixation on women. It's a fixation on sex. Okay, who you getting? Are you looking at gay porn? You see what I'm saying? So it's contradictions, man. It's like you got to be for real. You talk about monks, like the monk situation, guys who become monks. They do it in China or whatever. You can become a monk, but those guys over there, they become monks, man. They walk away from families. They're married and they become monks, and they can no longer talk to their wives or their kids. And they go into the monastery because of their beliefs. Okay, do that. I couldn't do that, but they do that over there. That's not, God. No, I ain't never met.
Let me ask you this: Do you think that up here, on media, there is, because like I said before, there's plenty of brothers who get up here and they talk about dating and mating and relating and conversating and all that kind of stuff. I mean, there's plenty of guys that do that. Why should people come to you? Why should they come to Platinum Elite's channel out of all the I don't know how many channels where brothers is telling brothers this quote unquote game? Why should they come to Platinum Elite's?
I got the best game.
Oh, your shit's the best.
My shit is the best. Wait. It's fresh. It's all of it's fresh. It's fresh. It's right off the top. It's modern. It's recent. It's not no shit from 10 years ago. I'm not no nigga that's married telling you about game. I'm not no nigga that's out of the fucking game talking about game. I'm not no nigga that been kicked out the house by a couple of bitches trying to talk about game. I'm a motherfucker that's out here working these hoes. I'm out here in the game. I'm playing the game. I'm on the field. The game I talk about works. Hoes gonna fuck with you. They gonna fuck with you the right way with my game. These other niggas, they wasting their motherfuckers. I'm the only nigga in these spaces that know about relationships and game. I'm the only one. The rest of these niggas just talking to their motherfucking self, because ain't that shit they talking about ain't nothing. I listen to their stuff. They got more subs. They bigger than me. They ain't talking about nothing though. Ain't said nothing. Nigga talk for 3 hours. Ain't said shit. I'm the only motherfucker out here who can really change relationships between men and women. Me, Platinum. That's it. I'm the only channel. Only one. There ain't nobody out there can do it but me. Nobody, that song, nobody does it better. That's me. Them other niggas clowns, man. I've heard the stuff they putting out there. Them niggas been kicked to the curb. Hoes don't even fuck. They own the women they fuck with. Don't kick them niggas out the house. Them niggas sleep in their motherfucking car, bruh. How you gonna tell me about women? You sleeping in the car. You ain't even got privilege in the house. Hoes fuck with me though. You know what I'm saying? They come through.
So, let me ask you this: being that you claiming game expert, do you think that is a major problem when it comes to black men? Do you think that's one of our major problems? That we can't get women? Is that one of our major problems as black men?
Some of us can't, but no, I'm just saying, I think that the problem with black men is us. I'm saying black men. That's going, because that's why I teach more man things. I think black men, the hatred we have amongst each other, the way we treat each other, the disrespect we have for each other. I think in many cases, some of us act like white men to black men that we deem unworthy or beneath us. We practice the same racism that they do. So that's what I'm saying. That's the danger. That's why I really, in all honesty, my content really is for men. It's more of it's not just game. It's a men's channel, just like you got yes, men. It's for men. It's for men. It's for building yourself from the inside out as a man, and where we can get from all of the things that maybe we missed growing up, but it's about sacrifice. There's gonna be some issues about how to fast, working out. It's not just the aspect of game or women. That's a part of it, and it's entertaining and it's fun. It's motivational. That's going to be on it, but that's not all it's about. We make fun of guys like Will Smith, Wayne or whatever, Dwayne Wade, D Wade. We're gonna make fun of him. We got we took Steph Curry's name off the docket. I went and looked at more things. He's the head of his household, and he's finally got his woman in check. Oh, we make fun of guys who can't control their women. They let their women run their household and bitch break them. So, and that's funny. See, unfortunately, I'm gonna tell you, when you say bitch broken, unfortunately, there are men who are, and that hurts. That's an insult. It's not. It's really not been meant like that. It's really a term. It's a joke to talk about guys like D Wade and Will Smith. They're bitch broken because their women runs their household. That's why that woman was cheating with that man in his house, in his own bed. And but there's certain things as a man you have to do. Just like I said, we're gonna do our grooming. A lot of men like your beard. How do you grow your beard? What kind of moisturizer do you moisturize? The black man, we need to, because it can get too dry. Your teeth, how do you clean your teeth? Why you should be high maintenance or whatever. That in this society you do. Like you said, well, I'm just gonna take a rag and wipe my face. Well, now it's a different world, man. You have to be well groomed. You have to stand out. You have to take care of yourself. Your clothes, your shoes have to be clean. You need to have your clothes tailored. Your house, your house should be immaculate. Your car should be clean. Before you go on a date, you should always have your car washed out, vacuumed out every time. Women should associate you with cleanliness, exceptionalness. Women should associate you with being vastly different from the men they've dated before. Fresh linens on the bed, bathroom super clean, shower clean. You can't be dating women and you got fucking couple of turds and shit in the toilet, man. You know what I'm saying? No, for real.
Well,
dirty dishes and shit like that. I mean, guys are like that. I'm saying that you shouldn't do that. That's what the focus is about, man. It's about
if you're talking,
leveling up.
that means you're talking to a particular group of men, though, because if you're talking about tailored clothes and cars and shit like that, you're talking about someone who has. If you living in grandma's basement, you probably can't afford to have your clothes tailored. You probably ain't got no damn car. So that means you are focusing on a particular group, right? You got to be focusing on a particular group if you're talking about tailored clothes and all that kind of shit, because not everybody can afford that, Brother Platinum.
Okay, well groomed, right? and clothes should be tailored. Well, I mean, if you're going to compete, look, at the end of the day, I didn't make these rules. If you want to compete with modern men, and I'm not talking about you got to have all this money and a brand new car and all that. I said a clean car. You don't have to have. You need to have enough money to have gas and et cetera, and maybe buy some food. But see, that's where your game take over, man. It's women who they want to be around you so much. You can take them to Burger King. That's where they want to go. They want to go where you want to go. Look, that's a different type of woman. You got to be able to do that. Hold up. As a man, you got to be able to make the determination who's worth your time and your effort. Now, there are women out there that guys want so bad that they will give money. They're like, I got to have her. So, hey, look, if I fly you here, if I do this, if I do this, if I do that, well, I mean, that's a choice too. As a man, you got to be able to deal with the fallback on that, because she's not yours, and it's like a rental. You're renting her, because as soon as that money goes low, she's gonna leave you or whatever, if you call it being with you at all. But I'm saying it's just a game, man. You got to work on being a social butterfly. You got to work on being able to control yourself, so you're not all thirsty to deal with these women, man. They will come though. They're all over the place. And they're fucking all over the place. Guys see that? They're fucking all over the place, especially these young women. All they do is fuck.
Right.
So I'd be like, what are you talking about? They're always pregnant.
I gotta give you a little bit of pushback, Brother Platinum, because you say you talk about the clothes and you talk about, shoes being clean and your beard being moisturized and car and all that shit. Do you tell brothers about trying to get their money up? Do you tell brothers about, trying to move out of grandma's attic? I mean, because all that stuff comes into play with manhood as well. I mean, it's hard for you to kind of, wear the manhood flag when you're waving it down in grandma's basement. I mean, do you tell brothers about that kind of shit? Like, you get your money right, invest, move the hell out of mama house. Do you tell the brothers that kind of shit as far as manhood
Well,
goes?
well, I mean, once again, we're dealing with a different type of man now. If there's a guy out there who's living in his grandmama's basement, I mean, I just don't know how much play he's getting with women. So if he wants to listen to my channel, he's certainly welcome. And believe me, there's information that he can use. But me, I can, I mean, like, he's going to have to make up his own mind on how he wants to live his life. Now, if you want, look, if you can do it from your grandmama's basement, if you cool with broke Betty, who will fuck you from your grandmama's basement, if you cool with that, she pull up or whatever, she walk to the house, y'all chilling on a mattress or whatever, playing video games and shit, and y'all enjoying yourselves, and you see her when you see her. If you cool with that, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. I mean, actually, for the men though, it's actually a lot of
on a mat, playing video games on a mattress.
yeah. Yeah, if you're cool with that, I'm saying to a lot of way. To be for real though, men need you out of the way, because we don't need you in the way. You could be in the way of a man, right, in your state of development. That I'm out here trying to make a play, not necessarily on a female, like you was talking about, even on a job, just in the way. You in the way, bro. You got to move. Let the players play. If that's what you want to do. Do you? I seen a homeless dude. He got two. They were both homeless, but he got 2 girlfriends. He got 2 of them. I seen them. They were out asking for money. They'll tell you that's my boyfriend. 2 women.
Wow.
So it just depends on that woman, man. That's what I'm saying. People want to discount that type of mouthpiece game because they're tricks. Now, I ain't got no problem with a trick, because actually the game need tricks. That's why they got the big cars. That's why they got the fancy clothes. That's why they got all the shoes and all of the special things from tricks. But if that's what a guy's aspiration is, to be a trick, man, I have to admit, I probably wouldn't be. If all you want to do is trick, you can pull up though. I still think you'll enjoy the show, but we don't hate him. We ain't got no problem. But we do try to bring him on. That's the guy who got trick lessons. I'm trying to get something with him. I want to do something with him. Interesting channel, and I want to send him to come on there and justify it, because at the end of the day, man, you're still a man. We're all grown men. You got to feel within yourself you're worth. You come on, man. I got to pay you. I'm just saying. I understand. I'm a man, bro. I wasn't born yesterday, but you do deal with a woman and say, "Wait, I got to pay you? Fuck you. I gonna pay you? Are you crazy?" I mean, because that's an insult to you as a man, man. It's an insult.
So, do you at least? Because I'm pretty sure you got people who follow you. Like I said, do you at least encourage brothers to not have babies all over the damn county? Do you at least encourage that?
On
do you
that,
encourage that?
I mean, on that, I mean, like, they're grown men, man. They shouldn't do it. They're gonna have to pay this. They'll have to pay for that type of behavior. But now, to be honest with you, now I haven't made a stream and say, "Hey, man, don't go out here and have babies, and you can't take care of the babies." The guys I know that who have kids or whatever, the guys I know who have kids, they pay their child support. They some guys quit their jobs, but you know what I'm saying? It's not where they abandon their kids. So I'm not in a position to say, I don't know, man. I mean, like, if guys don't know we talking about grown men, or we talking about somebody 15 or 16? Somebody like that, you're right. But I don't think guys like that look at my channel.
Well, the reason why I'm saying it, because you say you try to get guys to be men, do men stuff. So I think all that stuff kind of comes with it, does it not? I mean, I know a lot of times we as black men, we're defined by how many chicks we can get and all this kind of nonsense. But I mean, when you talk about giving men quote unquote game about things, I think that should be all encompassing for the most part. I mean, that should be all encompassing, when you're talking about sexual responsibility, when you're talking about financial responsibility, when you talk about mental responsibility, you can talk about the responsibilities of a man, that's all encompassing. I think it's got more to do than, how many hoes you got, what kind of car you drive, and all that kind of shit, you know, because you have other things on the docket. You know what I'm saying? You have other things on the docket besides, you know, how many chicks you can get over on, or whatever the case may be, right?
You're right. I mean, that's a good conversation or whatever. You know, you don't want to have your kids in the sense that you can't really raise that child. So that would be a reflection of you as a man, because your responsibilities as a man, you have to accept your responsibilities. You don't have there's no out on that. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. You know, once you have your kids, you have to take care of them. You know, and if you have to go to court, you have to fight for them. You have to make sure the kids know you were fighting to see them. You can't let these kids grow up thinking that you turned your back on them. That's going to have a lasting effect with the child. And that's going to be you as an irresponsible parent. And then that you would be putting yourself out of the category of being a man if you don't accept your responsibility. So, yeah, I mean, but I hate to say it, but it's almost assumed that these men are going to live up to their responsibility. I mean, I know some don't, but those particular guys, I just don't. I'm yet to meet one of those guys in these spaces that was a deadbeat dad and didn't give a fuck about his kids. I haven't met one. But I agree with you. But now I'm like, I haven't met anybody like that. Most of these guys seem like most of them are responsible, and that's a major part of their lives, their children.
So you must not have any kids, because once you start having kids, all that player shit goes out the window, brother, doesn't it?
You're right. It does change you. It does change you. It changes you. But
so you don't have any. You don't have any kids.
I got
you don't
two.
Have any kids.
I got two, but you know, I actually lost one in an accident. But I'm still a player though. No, yeah, I had it was a situation where I was, you know, I don't like to date myself, but I've lived a life, and I had a marriage, and it was cool, and I've had two kids. I've had one cat pass away in a wreck, so I am a parent in the sense of one child. But the player thing, you're right. There is a part of life where you do stop that and you become more focused on your family. But for me, I've always been I've always liked to be me, you know. So and so from that standpoint, I got a lot of game. But I don't know how to put it, man. It's just like we're just different people. Let me just put it like that. Because I'm not like it's we're real churchy down here. Let me just come out with down here. We're on the city I'm in. They're very, very churchy, and I'm someone I don't like to be preached to, and I don't know, probably because I grew up in the church, and I just don't like to be preached to. And well, when my marriage didn't work out, and I had to pay child support. I had to do certain things, and I just adjusted, man. I just didn't want to be one of those guys who didn't want to return back to the dating game, and I just went ahead and lived my life. I also had to deal with reality, you know. When I was in Florida, and my child was in Florida, and I was in a different state, and I had to, you know, go back and forth, and then something happened. I had to deal with loss and all of that, and I'm just saying, you just have to adjust. So when you start talking about that on me, it sort of throws my game off, because you're right. But then again, because I try to, you know, people come to YouTube for all types of reasons, because you try to, you know, like just change the world, you know what I'm saying, in a different way. I just don't like to focus on that. That's what I'm saying. I don't like to talk about my personals. That's what if I had sent you an email, I just don't like to get into my personals, because it's a little bit complicated.
I get it.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I get it. Notice I ain't digging too deep. You know, I'm asking you surface questions. But brothers in the chat room going ham, especially conservative red pill is going bananas. So
what is he talking about? I ain't seen the chat.
He's going bananas. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat, because I had already decided to give Brother Platinum the first hour. So we right at that hour mark. So I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat. And anybody want to come up and challenge Brother Platinum, or say something, or tell their player stories, come on in. The door is open. There's the key. door is open. There's the key. So you
Don't come up
started.
here.
You started your
Don't come up
channel.
here. No, I'm saying don't come up here preaching now. Yeah. I'm just saying don't come up here preaching. Go ahead, man.
You started your channel. I only saw one of your videos. I saw the one with you and a brother M.O.T. So do you have do you have other material on there? I know you do. How many videos you have?
I probably got about 35 videos, but I got a lot of them private. The M.O.T. was a good one for me, and I'm thinking about taking down a lot. I've had a lot of videos where I just, you know how you just go hanging out and then just guys come up and talk, and you know, we're having fun on there a lot. And the channel's still in its infant stages, so I'm still building the channel. And I'm a big time sports guy, and I got another email, and I was really with that with my Platinum Elite channel, it became what it became. But I really was trying to learn how to do this stuff because I really wanted to do my my sports channel. And then on aspect of my sports channel, I wanted to do like some gambling, because sometimes like the Monday Night Football and stuff like that, post that up, tell you who gonna win, because I've done that shit for years and I've made quite a bit of money. I'm pretty good at it. And I was gonna do that on my other channel. So that's what I'm saying. This channel got sort of where I said, let me go ahead and build this up. Why not? Because I'm on these panels, and if people want to hear me, I can give them something. So with the M.O.T. thing, it came out, you know, he was a wonderful guest or whatever. And I'm gonna try to do it with guys like that. So I think I might clean that channel off. And it might be videos like that with the other videos where we're talking about self-improvement. We're talking about grooming. We're talking about you know, aspects of you know, how to take care of yourself physically, you know, muscles and stuff like that. And we will discuss the things about women, you know, day game or whatever, interplay with women and shit like that, how to get her to choose when to expect, you know, sex, etc., and stuff like that. We'll get more into that.
Shit. Well, we've been joined by brother Star P.
I ain't been up in there in a while. I ain't been up on this channel particularly, but I know BMT. I know a bunch of other brothers that I listen to. I talk about philosophical type game, but like Platinum Elite, man. Hey, I ain't no dick riding shit, man. But hey, man, this shit is a science, man. This is an art. When
there you go
with these hoes, man. When you fuck with these bitches, it's an art. You stimulate that motherfucking mind and hit that sweet spot. It's a rap. You know what I'm saying? So I'm right along the lines with what you're saying. I ain't trying to ride your coat. I ain't trying to ride your coat.
I appreciate you coming up.
I already know what time. I already know what it. I already know what time it is.
I'm riding your coattails.
Once I taste that candy, my snake gonna bite that apple.
There you go.
Your figure dilly smell me, so I already know what time it is.
She gonna give it up.
But go ahead there, man. I just want to jump up here. I just want to jump here and talk a little shit, you know what I'm saying?
No, bro, that's what it's about, man. Being a real motherfucking player, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Men shopping men. Ain't nobody afraid of these hoes, man. We finna make these hoes.
0%.
We don't care nothing about the ones that say no. We worry about the ones that's gonna say yes.
Man, I'm about to drop some Legos on this bitch. She about to build me a complex up in this motherfucker. What the fuck these niggas talking about?
So I assume you're subscribed to Brother Platinum's channel then. You're subscribed to his channel.
You know what's crazy? I ain't subscribed to him, but I see it's crazy because I've been listening to a lot of these panels myself for a while. I see my channel is Star Platinum. He got platinum in this shit, so I already think it's already one of the, you know, it's already one and the same. Like we already on the same vibration or frequency. So
yeah,
you know
let's get it going.
My shit, I make beats and shit. I be doing a little rapping and shit, but I don't really talk too much, man. I be letting these motherfuckers talk their way out the game. You know what I'm saying? While I sit in the background and just peep the whole scenario. You know what I mean?
You know what, player?
That's the type of nigga I am, man.
Hold up. No, you know, Pete, I feel you, player. You know what? See you. You know what? I'm gonna be for real. I've been sort of like, I try to be like a little bit more open. I said, well, my man like Star P, I said they so deep in the game that a lot of dudes ain't gonna understand them, and they ain't gonna understand what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help men. You know, he a player, but he might be a little bit too advanced for these guys that's struggling with women. I said, well, I can help you with the getting in the door, man. But that's why, you know, I mean, like you come through and stuff, and I have a panel. You'd enjoy my panel. You come up on the panel. There's other players up there, but I try not to go too forward with the game because it's going over niggas' heads, man. It's
Yeah,
going way over there.
it's like speaking sign language to a motherfucker that ain't deaf. You know what I'm saying? You doing all these hand signs, but these signs is already understood on the under level. But when they brought to the surface, motherfuckers is already communicating with that shit. When motherfuckers already left behind, but they didn't get the memo on the language of the hands and shit, or the mouth, or anything. Motherfucker, you didn't get the message, motherfucker. Well, I'm not about to pick you up to speed. I'm about to be on the pace that I've been on. And whoever's on that level, that's who I'm fucking with. I ain't about to go back in the bag after some shit I already done explained or talked about. I'm not going back. Nah, I'm saying
I want conservative.
Go ahead.
I want conservative red pill to come up here, man.
Hold on.
Come on up here, conservative red pill.
Hold on. What you think about player? What you think about dudes that don't fuck with women no more? I mean, what you think about dudes that tell you, look, bro, I'm done with women. They're wasting my time, and they're wasting your time, and I ain't gonna deal with them no more. No, they done grew a pussy, nigga. That's what I think, nigga. Shit, I'm gonna leave it right there. Hold on, I'm saying, could you do that though? Say you 35, and you done with women. Could you do that? Say you're gonna live another, say 40 years, 75. You're gonna go flat. You're gonna flatline for 40 years. You're gonna flatline.
Nah, I'm in there. My dick all in these hoes real,
no,
man.
But could you do
shit?
it?
Nope.
That's what I'm saying, man. And
I couldn't. I ain't about to bullshit. Nope, I couldn't.
You can't do that, bro. That's insane, man. You'll go crazy, man. But then, hold up. Them same niggas is looking at porn, though. Now, just thinking, ain't that a hypocrite?
Hella hypocrisy up in here. Right? What the fuck you talking about? You watching videos, but you can't go talk to a bitch and have her drop her panties for your motherfucking man. You a motherfucking coward. You done grew a pussy. You done grew a pussy. You doing that?
How I'm gonna come on YouTube and say, niggas, y'all, man, fuck these hoes. Fuck all this shit is against us, man. I hate all this stuff. Man, join my movement. We don't fuck with women. They gotta come unless they come to us. Yet this same nigga get off YouTube and he over here hacking off, scraping off, looking at porn.
Look. This is what I say to everybody. And like I said, I don't even talk this shit. But you inspired me, my mom. I heard you a couple times like this motherfucker platinum on some shit right here. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta come drop a few gems for a second. You know, you gotta be supreme. You gotta be supreme in your king. You know what I mean?
There you go. I
don't know what motherfuckers talking about all this wavy, swavy ass, dismissal ass. Nah. I'm engaged. I'm engaging. I'm in there. I'm engaged. I'm peeping the psychological game. I'm all up in the head. I'm all up in the game. I'm playing this shit.
No, you're right. And they don't understand.
I ain't about to be sitting on the sideline cheering with the motherfucking pom-pom like I'm a cheerleader. No, I'm in the game.
Hold on a second. Good look on that Cash App, brother Jaren, it looks like. And also good look on that Cash App, brother Sicklet. Appreciate that, brothers. Appreciate that, man.
Look. You have to men sharpen men. This player right here, Star P, he heard me on a few channels. He up here right now. I appreciate him. Men sharpen men. We both know the game. We both know where it's against us. We both know that it's an uphill fight, but we're not afraid of it. So when he tell me, yo, player, when we say P, we talking player, not pimp. So, yo, P, what's up? What you think gonna be in there tonight, nigga? I know I'm gonna be up in that motherfucker, man. What about these hoes? What they talking about? They talking about me, motherfucker, and they gonna keep talking about me. That's the way you do it. These niggas who got this dry ass analytical approach, that shit ain't gonna work, man. That's what I'm telling. I've been listening to these dudes on here. They don't know nothing about these bitches, man.
Look. You gotta wet that bitch brain before you wet her pussy, motherfucker. You punk ass niggas. What the fuck y'all niggas talking about?
Well, let me ask you this, brother Platinum. What is this thing you got going on with my man Marco Grande? Because you know Marco Grande.
I don't have nothing against that brother.
What's going on with you and Marco Grande? Man?
I don't have nothing against that brother. That's niggas out here want me and that man to fight in battle. I'm talking about beef, hating niggas out here. I ain't got nothing against that brother. And he know it. I just got off a panel with that brother. He doing his motherfucking thing out there in Colombia. He doing his thing. That he a real motherfucker. He running up the score. He running up the score. Niggas out here want me to beef with him, and I don't know why I said why. You know, like look at why they look. Why you know? It's like why platinum? You know, but I'm just saying. I say that in the sense like I'm just one guy. I don't have nothing against none of these brothers. I hope all of these brothers can run up the score with females. I hope all these brothers. The game don't work that way. The game ain't about me attacking another man. It's about me bigging him up, but it's also about me believing in myself. That's what I say. When I say, man, there ain't nobody else doing, I'm talking about me. That's belief in myself. That's not going to stop no content provider from doing what they doing. I have to believe in my shit. How you going to get a bitch?
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Good look on that Cash App, brother Bernard Riley. And also my man Nate. Good look on that Cash App. Appreciate that, brothers. Thank you very much.
How you gonna get a woman? You've been married. How you gonna get a woman to believe in you? I'm being for real. You probably at the time you probably didn't think like it. But how you gonna get somebody to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself, bro?
Look, I'm gonna say something, man. Like I probably shouldn't drop this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Just like that motherfucking clit on that pussy got a ticklish spot. That mind got a ticklish spot too, and it's a sensational thing would drive a bitch crazy, where she wanna feel that sensation every time you touch her in her mind. Y'all motherfuckers better pick that shit up, man. That old ticklish shit, she loves it. She can't get enough of it. And if you know how to touch it, she gonna love you forever. And I'm gonna just leave it right there. But go ahead though.
And see when you have that type of belief in yourself, that's when people start questioning y'all, man. It can't be real, man. That shit fake. What are you talking about, bro? You don't know nothing about the game. That's the game. Fuck you mean? I believe in myself. It ain't about the next man. It's about me. It's what I do. That's what matters. What you do. When you wake up, do you get up? Do you exercise? Do you clean yourself up? It ain't got nothing to do with the next motherfucker. That's what a lot of these niggas just too concerned with what the other nigga.
Check this out, Platinum. I ain't gotta eat a pussy. I eat her mind, motherfucker. How about that?
Look at that player. Look at that. That's a player in these spaces. We just linked up today. Now look how he going now. Can you see how much I done pulled my message back for these motherfuckers? You see that, Xavier? That might be
a potential co-host for the show right there. That might be a potential co-host right there. Yeah, there he is.
What I'm saying, but I don't want to do them too much, man. I'm trying to, because they're almost like look, bro. At the end of the day, hold on. Conservative Red Pill and Lil Nate, all of them.
I know people are watching this shit tonight and they're like, what the hell is going on X shit tonight? But I told y'all Platinum was coming up here tonight.
Some good shit. Look, Conservative Red Pill and Lil Big Nate, them some conservative brothers. I can understand, brother. I wasn't born yesterday, but I have to do what I do. I'm Platinum. All right. I don't do that. I don't go out here and have kids and don't take care of them. I don't promote that. I don't know where niggas get that from. Nigga tell lies on me. So he's a pookie, and no, I'm not. I'm nothing like a pookie. Okay, I don't get that. Why you got to be broke if you get bitches? I'm not broke, and I don't fuck with weak hoes. I will fuck on a weak, but no, I'm just saying.
Man, not one of these bitches know how much money I got. This bitch though, I can come up with some holes in my shoes, holes in my shirt, and holes in my jeans, and still game a bitch up. What the fuck these niggas talking about?
It's what's inside you, bro. It's not on you, And I don't give a fuck if you got on some Daisy Dukes and a goddamn t-shirt. You can still go out here and mack on bitches, man. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna go that far, but I hear you though. I hear you though. I got you.
You could be barefoot and go out here and get these hoes.
I'm watching the comments, man, and
dirty foot, all that shit. Go ahead, my fault.
Red Pill is going in the.
He could go in. Hey, but go in on that Cash App while you at it, nigga. Don't forget that. Go in deep on that motherfucker.
Hey, matter of fact, I'm about to put my cash app in this motherfucker right now. If you're fucking with it, man, hit me with a $5, motherfucker. Not trying to step on no toes. Proper too. I fuck with you. You be dropping some shit, OG. I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, let me get a $5 if you're fucking with what I'm talking about. Yeah.
They welcome a conservative red pill. I seen them on my channel, and Little Big Nate. Well, that's a different sir. He welcome to my channel. Y'all, we still black men. We still black men. We need to support each other. We need to support each other.
The door is open. The door is open. I'm actually enjoying Brother Platinum up here. You know, the door is open. So there's the key. Come on in if that's what you want to do. Come on in and challenge him or agree with them, or you know, whatever it is you feel like you want to do.
I could put a woman right now in Little Big Nate's and conservative red pill's life. I had them niggas voting for the Democrats for the next 10 years. That bitch would change their whole life up. Thick motherfucker too. They'll put a Joe motherfucking Biden stick on their car tonight. This thick motherfucker
There go my brother. There go my brother.
No,
brother BMT.
What's good with it, BMT? That right vibration and get that bitch losing all her clothes. I always say that one little thing. She gonna shake up out of all of those things that she want to put her motherfucking body wrap around that motherfucking shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
There you go. They put my link up. Star P, go ahead and sub me up. I'm gonna sub you back. And when I go live or whatever, we'll do something. I want you to join a couple of panels and stuff.
Look, this vibration shit, man, is so crazy. It's like an earthquake. Motherfucker say some shit. That sensation go through that eardrum, vibrate all the clothes off a bitch, and have her paying my motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucking vibration. She don't know what to do with herself. She's so stuck because the ground is shaking under her feet. She's stuck. She don't know nothing but to do but to give me her motherfucking money, man. Come on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Star P, right? Yeah, that's Star P.
Brother BMT, what's good with it, man?
None too much. I ain't got none. I got nothing against what they're saying. I really don't. Like that how they move and how they make their money. There's a space for everybody. I think that's the whole point of the art of being a man. There's a space for everybody. So I ain't got no beef on what they're doing. I've even subbed to Platinum. And I listened to what he had.
I appreciate you, bro.
Can you take? I'm gonna ask everybody on the panel right now.
Well,
can you take a step when the ground is shaking? I would just want to ask everybody right now. When the ground is shaking, can you move, or are you stuck?
No, hold up. Let me say something.
Hold on.
He made a statement. He made a statement about money. I make my money. All my money is legal. Hold up. And the Platinum Elite, like I'm a player now. Star and other men I have, they might, say they are, pimps or whatever. But you got to understand that's not me. Okay. And if that's what they do, that's them. Okay. So.
Well, let me ask Brother BMT this, because he says he listens to your stuff. Do you learn anything from Brother Platinum when you're watching his stuff? Do you learn anything? Do you pick up anything, or is it purely entertainment? Is it, what is it? What do you get from his stuff?
He has some accountability parts in there, like men shouldn't be talking to no bitch if he ain't got his shit together. I can agree with that. That's a testament to all men. You shouldn't be don't be trying to talk to no bitch or put yourself in a situation if you ain't got your shit together. You know what I'm saying? He don't just go at the fellas, he also go at the women too. So he's pretty balanced with his how he talk. I think it's for the fact of how he talk, of his dialect of how he talk. It comes off rough. But I mean, that's how a man should talk. I mean, it's no different than how my uncles talk to the rest of us, the nephews and the brothers and all of us. They talk pretty derogatory and cutthroat. So timidness would definitely be more timid around that of a derogatory talk. Like when we go to the pool, that's why I said sometimes I can tell when some men are either go around places around where men are at, because like if he's telling you something like, listen, player, like you get in that car with that bitch, you better know what the fuck you're doing. And you make a baby, you need a man to take care of your baby. Why you around us if you ain't taking care of your kid? I can agree with that, because he's talking about accountability. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But he
yeah.
also saying that, listen, even if you fuck up or you hit a rough spot in your life, don't mean that that's the end of your life or your game. Get your ass back up and try again. I've had that happen. Like shit, that's one of the arts of being a man. Like you get
Mm-hmm.
shot down 20 times, shit, you got 80% more other times to keep on trying. So take all the shots you want at the free throw line. So
In this society, is that me? Ooh, ooh. Is that me? Okay. In this society, men are who fail are not pushed to continue to try, and they turn into bad examples of men. And let me put it this way: if you're a man and you've built a home, a company, um, as a man, the evolution of men. Now you don't have to do it. I understand this conversation that these guys have, but there might be a period of time where you want to mate, right? You are going to have to find someone who wants to be a part of your life. Now, if you do it through money because you've become so detached or whatever because you've been working so hard, I'm a voice of reason saying I don't know. Even if you got money, I don't know if that's a good idea because the woman, she needs to want to be with you. Okay,
that makes sense.
so
No, no,
that's
no.
what I'm saying.
That makes sense. That actually, see, right there. I don't. Now let me capitalize. I'm gonna say it more softly for some people because platinum, the way he said it, people might take it wrong. Y'all niggas depending on y'all money to think that's gonna control the bitch. If you ain't mentally touched her to where she's loyal to you to follow your programming, then literally she's only loyal to your pocket, not you.
Hold
So
on.
pretty much you just holding down a trick.
Can I
Not
say something? Can
There
I
you
add to
go.
that?
did I
DMT.
say that correctly, Platinum? Did I say that incorrectly?
Yeah,
My bad.
yeah. There you go, bro.
I tell you, I've been around the mall, man. I've been around all of these things,
Check this
man.
out. Check this out. I just wanted to add to something. Man, your consideration shouldn't even be about a bitch from the rip any goddamn way. Whoever the fuck you is and however you is, how you are is gonna make the bitch fall in love with your motherfucking ass. If you ain't even worried about a motherfucking ass. So what the fuck is all this shit trying to be a certain way for the bitch? No, be you, man. Love your motherfucking self, and that's gonna make the bitch fall in love with you. Cause you love you. She gonna be fascinated with, oh my God, he loves himself so much. That's right, bitch. I love me so much, and you gonna love me too because I love me. God damn it.
Have you ever seen?
Wow.
I'm just saying, man. Go
Hold
ahead,
on.
though, man.
No, it could be the NBA or say the NFL. Say the NFL when you see them running backs go around the end and them linebackers, right? Guys been lifting weights and shit, guys swole, and they hit that running back and he go all into the sideline, right? When them guys get up and go back for the next play, do they look at him and say, "Oh man, is your knee okay?" Or do you need a Band-Aid? Or do they not give a fuck? Right? They don't really give a fuck. Right? Is that me?
Is that
I
me?
think it is. Well, let me just jump. I want to jump ship for a second because we've talked about enough about game and chicks and all that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
You see this comment up on here. It says, brother young J216, he said Platinum was cooking the white dude with logic, but them dudes would let him speak. Dude isn't dumb. Now I agree
I
with
agree.
that sentiment that's written up there because I think Brother Platinum is far from a dumb man. I think he's far from that. Now, you can agree with him and disagree with him, but like many brothers here in this space, the man is no dummy. So, what say you, Brother Platinum, about what young young J216 said
Yeah, well,
about you cooking the white dude with logic.
well, I did. Anybody who saw that stream, 2 days ago or whatever, or yesterday or whatever, when that white boy came up, I killed him. But I was prevented, and it was one guy constantly kept stepping on me, and I told him it's not me. And then I'm not the host. I don't control the panel. So, but and I knocked down every point he made. But I said, like, and then he came out of nowhere. So. It's not just that. I mean, that was happened to be racial, and we do talk about women. We have fun with that. We talk about men things, but at the end of the day, damn, that's my mic. No. So we talk about men things, but at the end of the day, I'm well versed in lots of topics.
Okay. Now that I can kind of get with, because I'm a true believer that when it comes to us black men, there's more to us than what's on the surface. Now, me, I don't believe you just some player from, I believe you're from Memphis. I don't believe you just some player from Memphis, because I listen to you talk, and I'll say again, you're not an ignorant man. So why focus on getting women as far as when you come with most of your talking points? Why are most of your talking points geared towards getting women or chopping women, as I've heard you say a few times? That seems like those are the talking points you come with the most.
Yeah, well,
the chopping of chicks.
Well, actually, if I'm an avid sports guy, like I told you, I have another channel that I wanted to do a sports like thing on, gambling and stuff. But that's just a particular topic I saw here. I just saw the guys, to me, I was like, man, you guys having problems with women? That's when I decided to go ahead and do a channel like that. But I mean, yeah, I'm well versed on a lot of things, but no, I don't want to put the way the channels are though. You have to sort of be consistent. And I don't like a race. I've done that, but I don't like to have race debates. I don't like to do that.
So you're not the quote unquote Hotep or none of that. You're none of that.
No, I'm not Hotep, but I mean like Malcolm and shit like that. That was my nigga. I listened to Malcolm and understand his perspective, and Farrakhan, and shit like that. I know who these guys are. Omar, Tariq. I know who Tommy is. But me, nah. I just not. I don't like the race thing, because you have to be careful with that, because you don't want them to do what they want to do when the racist wants you to be racist. That's what he really wants, because then he'll win. And if you don't accept that, if you don't accept it, you'll beat him, because it's not real. It's all imaginary. And where he wins is when he can convince you of something that's not true, i.e. he's superior to you. That's not true, but he'll try to. There are black people actually believe that, though. They're not going to say that, but they believe it. But he'll show you these stats that are selected just to present a particular image, so that he can get away with that. I got
the thing about I want to say about that X, and this part I just want to throw it, and this is on to Platinum. There was a time on the panel. Everybody wanted Platinum to show receipts of him talking to chicks. Okay. The white man shows up, says that he's talked to multiple black chicks. Nobody asked that motherfucker for receipt. And I was like, God damn. Nobody texts the goddamn caveman. Now I'm mad I went to the bathroom when this all happened, because I'm like, you can't ask the brother. But then again, I understand the social mindset engineering, that we will buck against our own before we will challenge the caveman. Because once we asked him the question of, when I re-listened to some of the feed, once he said he didn't care about black men talking points and issues, ain't nothing for us to fucking talk about. There ain't nothing for me to talk to you about. because you don't care about what's going on in the household. You don't care about my plight. You don't care about my situation. I don't waste my time. I'm not even looking for your validation because you don't care about what's going on with me. So why should I even give you my energy, or let alone lecture or teach you? You don't teach. You don't teach the dog that eats his own vomit. You just beat the dog and make it leave the yard. Kick it out. So that to me,
He said, beat the dog and make it leave the yard.
beat the dog that damn can't even that's stupid. Like that to me was the bewilderment. But now, like again, like I told you, man, that you gotta understand that was a message that everybody don't really think like really bump with you like they think they do. But I saw that video was getting pushed around on Twitter streams and stuff. I didn't want to say nothing to some of these guys, but them white boys were sharing that video. So I would always tell y'all got people watching y'all. They'll be more of them little Stormship troopers popping up. There'll be more of them. But hey,
that's no secret though. I mean, YouTube is a free space. I mean, you don't have any control over who watches you, man. I mean, white folks probably watch a lot of us.
If you don't think if you don't identify yourself as a black person, and a lot of them don't, a lot of black people don't. It's black guys who will say the exact same thing that white guys say. You know, for trigger. To trigger and all of that, but it's white guys. I mean, black guys who they'll promote everything he said and would have no problem saying it, and then say that you Negroes, you know, it's like, ain't you black? But they'll say the same thing he said, and they'll say, well, you Negroes are weak, or you Negroes don't want to deal with reality.
So, should we? I mean, should we be more mindful of that? Like, for instance, like brother BMT just said, you know, white folks is watching, which we know, right? We know white folks is watching. So should we be more cautious about how we speak now? Should we say things differently, or should we just not have white folks around or on the panel? You can't stop them from watching. If your videos are public and shit, you can't stop nobody from watching them. But do y'all believe that white folks, we should just totally keep them out of the space? Should we keep white people totally out of the space, off the panels, don't talk to them about nothing?
I think so.
You know, I can't lie, because I have, you know my channel X, and I be having like the whole continental hotel where everything across the earth be coming on my platform nowadays. But I always make sure I let them know, like, yo, if you coming onto a black panel, if you ain't gonna talk about something black on blackity black that we talking about, you better get the fuck on. And they do that.
Oh, you gotta understand.
Now let me say. All right, go ahead.
Now you have to understand racism, right? Racism is a active belief. It's an active. I don't know if you could say it's an emotion or philosophy. It's active. In other words, people are rarely racist and passive. Like, they're just not racist and they don't bother people. It's like they want to practice it. They want to make sure you know that you're inferior. They want to make sure they. Damn, that's my. Okay, let me fix. I got to fix this thing, but go ahead.
Who got? Somebody got something playing in the background. No, the reason why I say that is because, you know, I say again, you can't control who watches you unless you take your videos down and put them somewhere else where only certain people can see them. But if you got them up on YouTube, everybody can watch them. So, what's the difference? What's the difference in them watching this video after it's been recorded? We done all left and went home and all that. What's the difference between them watching it than them watching it while it's live? I mean, they're still watching it. So, I mean, I say again, should we be changing up how we deal? Should we be changing up our message? Should we go about doing this in a way that kind of takes into account that white
Check this
folks
out.
may be watching. Should we do that?
Nah, I don't. I have to change it up.
I was gonna say, check this out for a second. Like, like I don't know. I've witnessed this when I come into a certain room of Caucasian people when they already have their conversation going on, but when I enter, they change their language, they change their discussion type. You know what I mean? And like I said, amongst these rooms or these platforms that we're having conversations amongst certain type of people, it should be a certain type of code to where, okay, if someone comes in to this space, we shouldn't be talking about a certain thing. Not because they come here, but to not reveal the code of what we talk about amongst us as a people, as a family, as a structure, or anything like that. That would be the only thing I would say against it. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be something totally different, because it's not because that's what they do, but that's what happens. That's what takes place. There's a different conversation that takes place amongst the own group of people versus when somebody enters the room that's not a part of that group of.
Listen, I just ain't about. I'm just not about to sit there and let no white boy talk.
I'm not either.
No. I get what you're saying, Star P. Like we've had our conversation on our platform, and we've had people sit and watch us at talk at the fire. But when it comes to certain in-house conversations, motherfuckers don't get to come up and talk. If it's a black men's talking point, you don't get to come up. You don't get to come up and talk amongst what the brothers are talking about. Sit your bitch ass down, because you can't go up there on the Rainbow People platform and think that you, a straight person gonna go up there and tell them about their shit. You ain't gonna go up there on a feminism platform. Damn sure ain't gonna go up there on Kim 123's platform and tell them about South America.
But BMT, I think we saying the same. I think we saying something similar, but we're not exactly saying the same exact thing. But we're within the realm of what the topic of what you're talking about. We're within that same space, man. Yeah, it is.
Whatever the brothers are talking about, or if it's something of us talking about in-house family policies or policy stuff, because that was something that people just want to get a reaction out of. You feel me? People just want to get a reaction, just to see, could I get you out of your character, or do I have a mental because him saying that 50% of white people are dumb, but then what the hell? How you explain Teen Mom and Jackass and all them crazy ass shows that these motherfuckers be doing, or when animals attack? It don't be no niggas out there. That be white folks out there just getting attacked by the weird shit, and we were like, God damn, why y'all still out there in the woods? But you know what? Y'all had a conversation with this dude.
Well, individual people gonna do their channels the way they see fit. Me, the white guy, I don't really have conversation. I don't want to have I think he's available for anyone. I think if you want to have a one-on-one, debate about racism and stuff with him, I wouldn't waste. I personally don't want to do it, and for him to come onto a panel and be off topic, would be the issue. And then for people to expect, like people wanted people to cuss him out, and I don't think what that, either way it goes, the black men up there was going to be called, blamed. We're too nice, or we're too mean, or we're triggered. And,
well, we spoke about this today because I was a guest on Brother Bernard. Shout out to Bernard Riley. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to Bernard Riley, the Grown Man Hour. He does a good show up there, man. I was up there today, and we talked about this. And me, to be honest, I didn't really have a problem. I didn't really have a problem with the white boy being up there. I was just waiting for brothers to hand him his ass. I mean, I didn't have a problem with it at all. And to your credit, Brother Platinum, you were giving it to him. But I think that Zero was zeroing in. Zero was giving it to him, man. And You know, but I didn't have a problem with it at all. I mean, because if you're gonna have someone white come up and say things like white people are smarter, black people are dumber, y'all can't do nothing, y'all can't accomplish nothing, and to have a brother up there hand him his ass, on the back end of that's great. I mean, that is absolutely great to see a brother do that. So I didn't have a problem with it at all.
Yeah, and Zero, I know Zero's panel. I mean, I know his channel, and I know I've been on panels with him. That's not his lane. He doesn't curse, and I've never seen him lose his temper and stuff like that with people. So for someone by being on that panel with particular people, for me, say for instance, for me to go, hey motherfucker, hey mother, come saying like they don't really do that. So I was like, well, I'm listening, and then I could debate those points. It was one guy, I don't know what his name was, Madman or something. He was the one who kept getting triggered, and he kept stepping on me. And I asked him, "Can you please let me do this?" And he was the one. He was giving the white boy what he wanted. The why don't you love me? How can you say that type of response? And I kept saying, well, he don't care. He doesn't care.
That's right there, Platinum. Like, listen, man.
BMT, before you talk, can I just say something? That what my guy Platinum Elite always say, these motherfuckers be bitch bro. And all I got to say is, nigga, I could fuck your bitch, and that'll break a nigga down.
This nigga trip.
That'll break your ass down, nigga. If I tell you, nigga, I'll fuck your bitch, nigga. I don't want her, but I bet I could. If I wanted to.
Now stop P when you do that, stop P.
On some real shit. I'm just saying, man. But go ahead.
Stop P though. They said they start calling me names. Stop.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, hold on, man. I'll fuck your bitch. Like, shut the fuck up. You weak over your bitch, nigga. I'll fuck her, nigga. I'll have my dick all in her ribs.
Go find me a bitch to fuck.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, bitch, broke ass nigga. Like that, nigga. That's your shit. That's your shit, nigga. I'm carrying the flag with you. Platinum.
I'm gonna go find me a bitch to fuck on.
straight up, man. But go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. I interrupted. My fault.
Where they lose Platinum at times is when they want. It's like when he's given in the intellectual side, but then they'll just associate him with he's nothing more than just one of those player type talkers.
Yeah,
I don't want to see him just be that, because if he's talking about, hey, I could run a legit fantasy football or sports channel, then I would want to see him. I'm like, we need more brothers that can cover those kind of things. Like, I mean, yeah, this game, but damn, I'm like, yo, nigga, if y'all still coming to YouTube to learn games, then goddamn, dog, like, turn off the internet, man, and go outside. Like, shit, you got like I said, pain is the best teacher. Like I said, I work with many racist people in the service, man. Like, listen, you don't have to fuck with me. I don't have to fuck with you. But while we on the clock, guess what? We do our job. After that final horn sounds off and the flag go down, hey, fuck you, fuck me. Hey, we out. We ain't got to talk no more. That was just how it was when I was in the service. So, like I said, once he said what he had to say, and I heard the rehash of it. You know what I'm saying? Respect to Platinum and Zero and Game Changer and them. I was just like, yo, if you don't, mind you, these spaces are supposed to be spaces for black men to talk about black men and our shit. Somebody comes to your house and they say, yo, I'm coming in your house, fuck your house and fuck everything about your rules. I'm not letting you in my house. Now, y'all can say, well, no, we need to have, no, we don't. But now you're saying you need to. That means you need his doggone validation. That motherfucker did not care about what y'all were saying. That motherfucker is like he was like Jada. Jada didn't give a shit what Will was saying. They just wanted the reaction. No matter what she said, we're gonna forever see Will as crying on that stage. So that's forever. That will be the stable point of some sickly little dirt looking Fortnite nigga doggone saying crazy shit. So That's what he gonna be playing for his friend on his Twitch thing. And I'm telling you, bro. But I heard about that shit even on Twitch, and I checked it out. Now, if I can find it again, I'm gonna find that motherfucker again. He pulled it down, but there was too much swearing and stuff. But I'm just saying, again,
he trolled us. He trolled us, and it seemed like a setup anyhow. So
yeah, but I'm saying I want. But like I said, I listen, Platinum. I know you ain't dumb. You ain't dumb. Okay, I've heard you talk many times. Motherfuckers don't, like I said, you ain't dumb. I don't, but it's just that I think that sometimes, for stuff like that, the racism thing, you're gonna meet them. But I've even talked to JB Gunner. Hell, I even told them, I even told people this straight up. There's no such thing as a superior race on the face of the earth. Motherfuckers, B1s and all these motherfuckers freaked out. Can't believe BNT just said that. That's true. Y'all better go travel the world, see the world for what it is. There ain't no such thing as superiority. How are you superior and you put as slave? How are you superior? Some of y'all complain about y'all can't check y'all bit. So can't be that goddamn superior. So I'm just saying, man. Like, I get it, the world for what it is. The motherfucker say he didn't fuck with us. If somebody said that they don't fuck with X and me, then I'm not going to bring them around me and X. You feel me? Because you don't fuck with what we talk about. So ain't no need for us to talk. Ain't no need for us to have an intellectual debate because you're not there for intellectual discussion. You're just there to spew some shit to get your views up on your channel. Which he did at Round, but I think he did Tommy, Jessica, and Fantastic. So that motherfucker's on a goddamn tour. That dude's on a tour right now. And shit, he probably going to be the next clout chasing goddamn rap white boy that we see on damn YouTube.
Well, he might be.
Man, look, man. I don't think, man. Look.
You think these white kids don't?
When it come to certain things, it could be race. It could be any type of race relation. Any type of relation. There's a code to this shit, man. And if you don't recognize it, honestly, it really can't be explained to you. It's something like Platinum Elite said. It's in you, man, where you can recognize it, man, and talk about it. It sounds like some gray area. It's like, oh, I don't know what the fuck are you talking about. But the reason why you don't recognize it because you don't have that shit to recognize it, and that's the problem. Man. Go ahead, man.
I know, I feel you, bro. Men who think guys who talk game are dumb are they just don't have no game. It's as simple as that. They don't understand women, and that's sad. Cause like I said, they're simple. Women are simple. I don't understand why people. I don't understand how.
Do you think they would see you in a different light if you did like some kind of like political, like not political, but like say like you took a female and you showed these guys how to make that female flip $10 into $200 and bring it back to you. You think that they will see you in some kind of different sphere of light or some shit? Or they'll think like, oh no, he's just doing game or something.
BMT, man, that's not even the right question, bro. That's a that question. You can ask.
Hold on.
But
hold on a second. Hold on a second, brothers. Hold on 1 second. Good look on that Cash App, brother Nicholas Penn, and also brother Michael. Yeah, that's Michael. God damn, I gotta put my damn glasses on. Good look, brother Michael and brother Nicholas Penn. Appreciate that, brothers. Appreciate those Cash Apps, man. Appreciate that. Thank you.
It's not a question of them seeing me any kind of way. I could care less. Look, at the end of the day, I already have a history on YouTube. I got million view videos. I've posted some on my. I put them on my channel, but I actually don't even talk about them. They know I have a proven history in the media. Before I came, I got 10. I got one video where it's got 3 million.
Oh, my bad, brothers. I didn't even know y'all was up here. Hold on a second, y'all. I gotta bring these brothers up. Brother MOT in the house, and also, who is this? This Super Mike? Yep.
I was gonna say, going in. Let's get it.
Brother Super Mike in the house as
Man,
well.
hey,
What's
hey,
good with it, man?
certain things. All right. Go ahead. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. I'm not even gonna say go ahead, go. Y'all got it, man.
Hold up. Let me get brother MOT
We gonna
in
have
here.
MOT. We gonna have him buy his first set of Gators for the year out, man.
Brother MOT, what's good with it, man?
I own 4 pair of Gators, by the way.
Okay, we're gonna have you wearing them though. You'll be walking around in them.
No, I can't wear
in the
them
club.
things no more.
We're gonna have you up in the club for the year out though. Watch.
No, you won't. I mean, I will go back into owning one, but not going to one
Man,
like that.
Okay.
things are so subtle, man, that where it'll get overlooked, where it's not recognizable. It's so subtle. If you don't catch it, you're gonna miss it. It's like subtleties, man. It's something epic. They really are. People talk about small things. If you look at them, if they're small, they act as if they're not something big, and they are. You know what I'm saying? These things happen on a microscopic level and macrocosmic level, but you got to be interchangeable with how you look at these things, dealing with whatever or whoever you're dealing with, man, woman, whatever religion.
That's Star Platinum.
Yeah. He said what? Hold on. He said what? What? I said something wrong. I said something wrong.
No, I mean,
Let's go.
Let's go. We're not being specific here.
There is no specificity unless you want to define whatever you're doing. If you're going to define it, then it's going to be within the lines of what you're doing.
All right.
You're trying to be as vague as possible.
No, I'm not. Okay, hold on. No. Let's shut this down. I'm being vague as possible. How?
I don't know. I just got lost in the words of what you were saying earlier.
He made the word up. Don't fall for the word making up. He does that.
Hold on. No, he said I'm being vague. He said I'm being vague. So let's dig into your perspective of what I said as me being vague. Let's go into it.
Okay.
If you don't want to do it, I mean,
what specific concept were you talking about with all this magical special pleading? Like, what concept were you trying to get across?
I'm speaking of relation, people interacting with one another.
Okay, we're talking about relationship issues. Okay.
Nah, we're not talking about relationship issues. No.
What? Okay.
We're talking about their interaction between people.
Yeah, hold on.
That's a relationship.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, hold on. And now, MOT and your partner, right? You guys were back. Would you guys come up for a specific reason?
Yeah. No, I'm not a partner. I'm not a partner, but we just so happen to come up at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Hold
on a second. Let me get Super Mike in here. Super Mike, what's good with it, man? What's going on? What you got for us, man?
No, that was me with the $15. But I was just coming up. I was just coming up, touch base with y'all. I mean, I just noticed I was out of town. Basically, I was doing some traveling, so I ain't been keeping up on it. But I hear that the word is a white boy that came and rattled the brothers. Said that the white man is smarter than all the black people put together, and the white man is your boss, and y'all should just praise me. And that kind of
What?
He didn't say all of that.
He made us feel bad. We was crying. We was scared. We was running, hiding, ducking, and dodging. Black people was running around and shuffling and trying to.
I didn't see all of that. I didn't see it all. But from what I saw, that is definitely an exaggeration. I mean, from what I saw, that is an incredible goddamn exaggeration and quite extemporizing, to say the least. Yeah, because I mean, from what I saw, I heard the part where he said,
what did the
that,
white man say to get y'all so? I mean, what did the man say? Like he said that he was smarter than you.
well,
I'm trying to figure out what
he
is
said
that.
white people. He said white people were intellectually superior to black folks, and
Okay.
No.
once he said that, I mean, of course, brothers jumped all over him when he
To
said
me,
that shit.
that's I wouldn't even explain. To me, that's just like somebody coming up to me arguing flat Earth. Like really, I don't. To me, if that argument even affects you after all of the history that we have, like if a flat earther can get your attention and you sit there and listen to them like they have a bit of sense, to me something wrong with you. You know what I mean? They have no once they say something like that, like BMT said, there's no superior race. There is no people that have more intelligence innately than some other people. It's just a simple fact that that's just the bottom line, and you can look at history with that. So you can put any people in the right conditions, and they're gonna rise to the top. So I don't, to me, this like I was just interested in that because I'm trying. I mean, what? I'm trying. What video was that? Because I want to actually hear.
Go check. I got it on my the video I did. So Mike, you can go check into that. Only thing I was like this, Mike, it was once. It's like if me and MOT are having a conversation about black men's issues, and an outer anomaly comes in to talk, and MOT says, "Hey, we're talking about black issues, black men's issues," and that's it. And that person says, "Oh, I don't care about that, but I still want to talk with y'all." I'm like, "No, get the fuck on."
No.
You detracting from what we want to talk about. If you ain't gonna talk about what we want to talk about, then you should have no say in what we talk about. Like that's just it. I mean, I'm not gonna give you my time. That's the insanity. That's like you go to a Klan rally and telling the Klansmen, "Let me
Right.
y'all."
What's gonna happen to you? What's gonna happen to you? They're gonna use when we control platforms, even if it's small, or we control anything. If just like if you go to your job and start talking about how, oh, the black man is the original man and we really the owner of this whole job, and you start talking like that in a situation that's controlled by another group, that other group is going to move you away. They're going to use the power that they have over that platform and just erase you. That's what's going to happen, and that's
Fire.
what we need to start doing.
Stop fire your FFA day. Okay.
Yeah, you just excited here. Keep talking your shit somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll say again. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I've had white people on my channel before. I haven't had none on here lately, but I have had white people on my channel before, and I didn't see a problem with it. I mean, they weren't up there talking about they were intellectually superior to black. They weren't up there saying that shit. But
Yes.
I've had I've had two. I'm trying to think, 2 or 3 white people have been on my shit, since I've had it.
Right.
Yeah, I've had a couple white boys on.
Yep,
I've had a couple white boys on.
I talked to a lot of them on Maurice Delp's channel.
Right.
I talk to them all the time. We be talking about different stuff of programs and projects and shit. And they said, "So what do y'all black people want to do at reparations in Chicago?" I'm like, "That ain't none of your fucking business what I'm gonna do with my money. Don't worry about it. You'll just see what I do, but don't worry about what I do." Well, I'm gonna pay them you for, so I ain't gotta talk to you about shit. So I mean, yeah, we can. I ain't got no because we have Iori, and I think he goes over to MOT channel, and he's very respectful, and we talk about different things of politics and stuff. There are different people who are not black that want to sit but I'm like, if there's somebody who just says like, "I don't give a fuck about whatever y'all talking about, I just here just to troll," I'm like, well then why are we talking with you? They shit.
Yep, we
Yeah.
should use the power. We should use the power of our control and just remove them. That's what they do to us. That's why we out there protesting because these particular people have used the power of control that they have to make us. They just use the power. They bully us into that. It's not a conversation. If they want the money, they just take the money. And if you want the money, you got to go protest for the money. That's how it is. So when we get control of situations, we shouldn't have no problem. Just that people don't want to come and respect us. Then just remove them. That's all good. That's it.
Mm.
I don't
I
have
can
no.
I can I can go along with that.
You can get Brandon
I can
Tatum or
go.
Candace Owens on your show. I'm pretty sure that
Who?
will do. Get
Who?
Candace Owens or Brandon Tatum. Get
Mm.
that.
I wish you know me, I'll bring anybody on, man. I mean, shit. Look,
for that one.
all you got to do is look through my archives. Some of everybody done been on here. The only person who hadn't been on here was Platinum, and his ass is on it. He on here tonight.
I'm here.
So
I'm here.
there it is.
Yeah, but see, look, race, like I said, racism is the philosophy. It's just a philosophy. It's just like I said, the Bible. It's a philosophy. It's a system of beliefs. But the problem with racism is it's active. In other words, the racists have to have a group of people to dominate so that they can feel superior. So that's why they seek out. That's why he came over. He could,
Right.
if he's so happy with being superior, why don't he just look, I'm superior. I got my facts. I'm gonna live my life.
Exactly.
Can't do it. You gotta come stick it under your nose. Hey,
Right.
hey, nigga, look at this.
Man, you know what? It's so funny though. But only thing okay, so there's a racism now because it seemed like we kind of defined it as, like you said, the belief part. But there's the systematic and institutional thing, which to me, because racism wouldn't have I don't have a problem with you believing that you're superior to me. I really don't have a problem with. I mean, to me, a white person who's suffered from low self-esteem, if that's what it takes for him to get his life together, so he could believe, like, at least I'm better than niggas. At least no matter what, I'm better than him. I'm better than Barack Obama. I'm better than Michelle. I am better than all niggas combined. If that's what he needs, that's cool for him because I don't need him. You see what I'm saying? But the problem is, to me, the only problem that I have is systematic racism. That's, to me, the only racism that matters, is the fact that you have a group of that actually have the power of so many essential items that we need for our survival or what have you. Then they get to use those items against us, and that's the only racism that matters to me. Actually, I don't care about any beliefs.
Yeah, but do you think that we put too much emphasis on racism and shit like that? Because I know me, not to give y'all my anecdotal shit, but I fine if white people feel like if the white man feels like he's superior to me, prove it, motherfucker. Prove it.
I don't care.
Make more money than me. Live better than me. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it that you are so much superior to me. Prove it.
Right.
That's what I want you to do. If you're gonna say it, god damn it, prove it. I want to see it. Let's see the so-called receipts that everybody be talking about. All right. Because I know it's a lot of people out there that make more money than me. All right, that's white. But I'm pretty sure it's a lot of white motherfuckers that I make more motherfucking money than they do. I live better than they do. I got more shit than they got. All right. And I ain't got the problems they got. I ain't got the debt they got. All of that. So does that make me superior to those white people because I have more money? Because I have more cars, because I have a bigger house, a bigger bank account, because I own shit? Does that make me superior to those white people?
Well, I did get an opportunity to ask him if he was a racist on Game Changers channel, and he claimed that he wasn't. So we pretty much knew what he was doing, and he did.
Like he want to like he want to admit to that.
But still,
Like you Zodiac killer.
Are you a racist, sir? As a matter of fact, I am. Yes, I am.
but then that would make the point why he's bringing up all those questions. But one thing I do regret that I did not get to ask him when he said that we made the comment about Asian men, and he said, well, they pretty much are good with their women. And I said, their women. He said, yeah. I said, now what would be that? He said Asian women. What I should have done, I wasn't really thinking, is I should have immediately said, okay, so what would you say to the Asian woman who marries a white man? Because all that little alt-right, a lot of those guys are married to Asian women. That's why they feel like they're not racist. Because I want to see him get out of that box right there. But I slipped up. I didn't say that or whatever.
So let me ask you this, Platinum. What if I got hold of the white boy, right? And set up a debate between you and him? Would you do it?
I don't really want to do it because
goddamn commissioner.
No, I'm just saying I don't want to do it because I don't like to really get it's something that I know about, but it's not something that I like. If you see me, I really like to have fun when you're talking about that topic. It's not fun. You got to take. He's gonna get lumped up. I'm gonna get lumped up, and I'm not a real big. And like I said, you have to be very careful with that because you can be racist. And what I'm saying is, fighting it can cause you to be racist. That's what I'm saying, and I don't like to even go there. But I mean, hold on,
because I have gotten quite a few emails about this shit, and I have a few people who want to debate him. They're you need to get this white boy on here, So I'm willing to entertain it. I'm willing to entertain it. I'm willing to entertain it. I guess it all depends. On what the topic is going to be. But see, me, I'm different. Because soon as the white boys say something out of pocket, even though it's a debate, I'm probably just gonna kick him the fuck off. So
because that's what I'm saying.
I'm probably just gonna kick him the fuck off because he says some bullshit that I think is bullshit. He's gone, and the debate will be over. But
dude, that's his whole point. That's the whole point. If you go over his circles, that's what they do. They're going to say something. That's the whole point of making the comments. They're trying to upset you. If you ever studied. If you've ever studied it, you'll see that the white supremacy, what they like to see Negro tears. That's what they say.
Negro tears.
We're looking for Negro tears. That's why they said we're going to put on our the whole mask and walk up because all of the Negroes who want us to love them now we're going to make them cry because that's what I'm saying. So people who are going to debate them have to be first got to know what they're talking about and they can't be.
Yeah, and that's important.
Yeah.
No, I see it all the time. You get triggered emotionally, you're gonna throw you off.
Yeah.
Now, I got a question. X, just follow me. Which one do you think people will more so say destroy the black community? Now, Platinum, just sit tight, Platinum. Black women, the white man, or the players in the pimps? Which one do you think they will say out of the three destroy the black community?
Well, it all depends on who you ask. I mean, the rank and file person is going to say, they're going to say that the white man did it, the rank and file person for the most part. That's the answer you're going to get from most people. If you come in this sector, they're going to tell you the black women. And then you go to another sector, they're going to tell you that it's the pimps and the hustlers and the drug dealers and the stick-up kids and the gun boys, and they're going to tell you that. So it all depends on who you ask.
That's why I find it so interesting. The player was debating the white man. Literally, complaining about the black woman. And I was like, so black YouTube, can you see this? White man.
Two dysfunctional goddamn predators. I can try to say which one is the most of a predator. You the most, It's like, God damn.
The predator, the fight the predator, the fight the predator. I was like, what the fuck? That's some National Geographic stuff right here.
Alien versus predator. That's the
boy. I never see this kind of stuff like this. Oh,
nah, but I think that's it. I think it's just interesting that it's so many of us that guy still his little trolling. I don't know. It just I guess it's a lot, but it's so many of us that he can still affect. And all it does is give him pleasure, like Platinum said.
Well, you see what my brother Nate is saying, right? He says, stop letting white folks' opinion of you bother you so much, brothers.
To me, that shows.
I agree.
I'm actually more concerned about our reaction. I'm concerned about a lot of comments that I've seen throughout the different people that was talking to him. They was talking about, well, it took them too long to debunk him. Well, he was making some sense. I was like, God damn, that's just like. And that's just a game to them. It's just like white folks was like, what's the dumbest thing that we can make Negroes believe on YouTube or on Facebook today? The earth is flat. The earth is flat. The earth is flat. And they literally have a campaign, and you got people talking about, well, the earth is flat. Have you ever seen it? Like, damn. God damn.
Everyone to me who has a complaint about the men on that space. Can you guys hear me clear now?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Everyone who has a complaint about that panel, they was like, somebody should have been, like you said, turn the table over and start cussing and stuff. But once again, they're not being fair because if you look at those men don't do that.
Right.
So why would they do it then? That's what I'm saying. It's like, did you say he was on the panel? Like those?
I would just start laughing at him because I don't think. To me, I don't even understand. Like, I don't know. Like I said, if everybody's at a different level, but as soon as something comes out of somebody's mouth talking about white people are smarter than black people, I just laugh, man. To me, it's just insane. Like, they're so. It's like stupid. To me, that's just like you saying I'm stupid. I don't know. That's how it sounds to me. And so I just laugh at somebody like that, and it's just like I shouldn't even have. But I understand there's people out there, and they don't. They actually empathize with his comments, even though they're black. He's saying he's telling you that he's smarter than you, and you like maybe he is, and you're gonna sit there and entertain that. That's amazing to me. I
think it's been blown. I think it's been blown out of proportion, man. I think the whole thing has been blown out of proportion.
It is, but I'm just looking at what's up with this geek shit? Like, man, all right, go ahead, man. Y'all motherfuckers crazy. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I think it's been somewhat blown out of proportion because I guess because we put whiteness in this category, right? And the simple fact that the brother was the brothers were going at him, and the simple fact that he was white, people try to somewhat dismiss that. They try to minimize that. Because I heard so much shit today about how the brothers were cowering and all this kind of bullshit, and that's not true. None of that shit is true. That is just BS right there. All right, because that's not what I saw, but I didn't see the whole thing. But from what I saw, no one was cowering, okay, in front of this white man. But you got people who see this white man up on the panel. And they're like, oh, man, he had y'all cowering. No, the fuck he didn't. That's a lie.
I haven't even seen it or heard it. I'm literally just listening to different people's responses to something that I haven't even heard or seen. And so that's the only thing that I'm commenting on the effect of this guy. and just the fact I'm really looking at us. I mean, to me, I actually expect them to say things like that. That's what they need for their self-esteem. They've been saying that people have been teaching them, oh, you're superior, you're superior, you're superior. They've been teaching them that for hundreds of years, just so they can feel superior because they know they're not. But still, but to me by now, I just feel like maybe more of us should be laughing at that. I don't know. We should literally be laughing at
Now, hold on a second. Hold on a
Once-
second.
Go
Hold on a second. We've been joined by my brother Supreme King Coon. What's good with it, brother Supreme? What you got for us, man?
Yeah, let's go.
What's up
All
with
right, what's going on, X? I'm just doing my normal thing, cooning for Whitey, trying to give
That's my number one fan right there. Hold on,
try
that's my
try
number one. That's my number one fan, Supreme King
Oh,
Coon.
try
But
trying to
he's not my number one financial supporter, but he's my number one fan.
I'm trying to get my butter biscuits, and
eat them
they,
things up. Some
they
chicken.
and they serving them with honey now. So
Oh, Alga? You don't want the Alga?
Is there some
Butter
gravy?
and honey.
Is there some gravy? Is there some
Butter.
gravy? Is there some
yeah,
gravy missing? Where the gravy
butter,
at?
butter and honey.
yeah,
Honey,
man,
butter,
yeah.
gravy. You know you gotta
Yeah,
have the gravy with it though. No
man.
gravy, no gravy,
Yeah, man.
no gravy,
Butter biscuits.
no gravy.
Yeah, man.
No gravy.
Yeah, I think people are, blowing that situation up out of more than what it needs to be. I think a lot of it has to do with, there's a lot of people that, for one reason or another, they don't really like the manosphere and the people that are
Somebody,
within it.
hold on, brother Supreme. Somebody echoing, man. Who echoing? God damn it! Mute your mic if you ain't talking.
Is that
Go
better
ahead.
now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that, for some reason they have their animosities with the manosphere. So when they heard that, the guy came up on the panel, they tried to make it out more than what it was. I mean, um, of course, you're gonna have people that are gonna Monday quarterback it and say what should have been done and all this other stuff. But I mean, for the most part, it is what it is. A dude had his opinions. Some people, challenged those opinions, and then you had another subset of brothers that got a little bit too emotional. And to me, I don't think it was a good look emotionally, to get emotionally involved with conversations like that. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, some people are going to get triggered by what they perceive as racism because that's how they view the world anyway. So
Hold up, man. I had to put my glasses on. That shit really says cooning for Whitey.
yeah,
Perceive as racism.
Supreme, you ain't shit, man. Because I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, let me put my glasses on, make sure this shit is what I think it's saying. It really says that.
yeah, man.
Oh, Supreme a fool, man.
My
Yeah, man.
thing is, it sounds like to me he said a lot of something to say nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think. I think people. I put it this way. I think it's some people that they wanted a supreme racist just to come up on a panel because they need that. Just as I think that was what's his name, Super Mike, where he said that there are some white people that are out there that they need to try to put black people down in order to feel good about themselves. I think the opposite is the true as well. You have some black.
But so what? So what, man? So fucking what? So what? How is that stopping anybody from doing whatever the fuck they want to do right now in the present, in the moment, or of anything, man? so what? This shit is weird. That's so weird to me. It's so blaming victimhood. Like that's weird. That's weird to me. Oh, like everybody's doing everything to me, and I don't know what to do. And oh my God, they're doing it again. Like that's weird, man. That's so weird.
They're doing it again. Yeah,
they're doing it so much, and I can't do anything because I'm stuck and trapped in this moment. Like that's crazy to me.
I agree.
Like, what the fuck, man?
What is he talking? What is he talking about?
I'm talking about what you're talking about. As far as what you're saying is, people saying that they're doing all these things, or racism, all this other. What is it? What does that have to do with you and what you're able to do, regardless of what anybody outside of you is doing?
When did you hear me say anything about not being able to do whatever I need to do?
I'm not saying you, but you gave the example of those that were complaining about those things taking place as far as racism.
No, I was just saying that on both sides, you have individuals that they view the world through these racist lenses, and it holds them back personally.
Oh, so we agree. So I agree with you. Okay.
Because they get so entrapped in viewing everything from, oh, this white person said this or this black person said this. It's like that they don't get to actually just live life.
So if he would have just kept just talking about black women, y'all would have been cool with him until he said black people.
I be personally honest with you, BMT. I had no problem with nothing he said.
I know. I just asked the question. I'm just saying.
God damn.
All of this shit.
I had problems with
everybody.
Some of the shit he said.
So wrong. Everybody is just so in the poor position to say, "Oh, I've been treated so fucking bad." Boo hoo, motherfucker.
Let me give you an example of what I mean, BMT, to kind of clear that up.
Go ahead.
I've been in spaces on the other side of this where you take, for instance, like all the times where you seen me on panels in the whole B1 sector, and dudes have gone ham. They done said all sorts of stuff. When have you ever seen me on an uproar over any of that stuff?
Never. And I've seen them come at your family.
So if a white dude did the same thing, how would that change?
Facts. No. You know, like I said, I get you, SKC, but I've seen them attack your family. And I was like, yo, bro, why y'all doing that corny shit, like attacking a man's family? I believe there has to be a code to that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't...
Ain't no fucking code.
Thank you.
Code. The motherfuckers who talk about code are usually the main motherfuckers doing some shit that's so far off color it ain't even funny. So I don't even entertain that code shit, because the code is whatever motherfuckers say it is.
And that's what I'm saying, X and BMT. That's what I'm saying is dude, I didn't graduated from the black sector, so I didn't got called everything in the book. How can there's nothing that a white supremacist can say to me that's gonna hurt my feelings? Come on, it's like, Coach, what? you understand some of the stuff that black people call me? Like, come on.
No. I get you, but like I said,
hold on. When we talk about the code shit, let's not act like there's not motherfuckers in the background that are working on a certain level that where the masses are not, they're not communicating on that level. There's a distinction, man. We want to come to the courts, we want to talk about money, whatever we want to talk about. There's a distinction between those that pass down an ideology versus the ideology that they live on. There's a distinction. The poor, the masses, the rich, poor, the dynamic is different. The things that the rich or the wealthy are thinking about, the poor people are not thinking that. There's a difference, man. The concepts, the definitions, how things are defined, the literature that is getting passed down to the masses is not the same communication that's taking place on those levels of the wealthy. It's just not happening.
As it should be.
The information that they have access to versus the information that poor have access to, it's not the same.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
Well, money is the
I'm glad he said that.
Money is the great equalizer, but money will also show you how much inequality there is. Because see, if you have X amount of money, and I talked about this with Brother Bernard this morning. I mean, I don't live the same life as someone who's living in the projects with their mama. Our lives are different. Number one, I have more money. So guess what? I have my own house. I have my own cars. I have my own shit. I can do more shit because I got more money. Me and somebody who live in their mama basement, our life ain't going to be the same. It ain't going to be the same. Just like my life and that hedge fund manager who make $300,000 a year, our lives ain't the same. He's got more money. He lives in a bigger house. You know what I'm saying? He's got more going on in his life. So the fact that he has more money, he has more access to shit than I do. Just like I have more access than the person who lives in grandma's basement does. You know, so money is the great equalizer, but it's also one thing that will show you how much inequality exists. I think what often happens with us as Black people, we try to act like all of our struggles are the same, and they are not. Just because we're all Black, we all have the same struggle. Bullshit. All right.
What about Nick
Bullshit.
Cannon? What about Nick Cannon? What about Nick Cannon?
What about him?
Did anybody see it? What you just said. Think about what's happening to Nick Cannon.
But Nick Cannon's struggle is different from ours because of who he is. His problems are different than my problems. Me and him don't have the same kind of problems. His problems are totally different from mine.
But
a guy with a
we all Black. We supposed to have the same everything. We're monolith.
We're not monoliths. We're not monoliths, but our struggles are. All our struggles are monolithic.
Yeah. You know, we are. It's like this. This is literally the situation. You look at any group, any successful group, any group that's handling business. There are parts to that group that are different. If you make it analogous to, let's say, a body, like a human body. You got a head, you got a heart, you got arms, legs. They're different. They have different struggles, but they are functioning toward the same goal, which is the life of the individual. And so as a community, we are going to have rich people. We're going to have middle class people. We're going to have poor people. We're going to have business leaders, spiritual leaders. Listen. I mean, just listen for a second, then laugh. But the point is, we are going to have different struggles. We are not a monolith in that sense, but we are a group. And we are being treated like a group. And that's the reason why I mentioned Nick Cannon. Because even though he's a rich individual within our group of Americans, he is subservient to the rich other groups who are more who function more efficiently. You see what I'm saying? And they're showing that they're displaying his inferiority, you know, publicly to everybody. Like if the other ones
that may be the
that's
case.
what I mean. Yeah, we need to just understand that we're not gonna be the exact same as everybody else, but we are a group. So
here's my counter.
The thing with Nick Cannon, though, I say again, because of who he is, he's dealing with his type of problems. The problems that Nick Cannon has, most of us will never deal with those problems where they're trying to take our network show down and cancel our simulcasting contract. Most of us won't have that problem. You know what problem I'm going to have in the morning? Whether or not my old work truck tires flat. Whether or not I can get my ass to South Carolina in time to complete this job that I started the other day.
Let me ask this.
Those are my problems.
Let me ask this question to the whole board and the chat, if it's possible, especially with Supreme King Kuna. Do black folks should black people receive reparations for slavery?
Absolutely. I said the first they took a
I will tell you what I think about that.
Hold
I think that some people should receive reparations. I don't believe that everybody should get it. And I think they should start from the bottom up. I don't think that a person should be giving me a big old damn check when there's brothers in my city sleeping on the fucking ground in tents and shit in Tent City. So
hold on, X. Before you keep going, X, I just want Platinum to qualify something before we all answer this.
Okay, well let's go by
what type of reparations are you talking about?
Money only. Let's go by the stimulus. Like everybody don't get the stimulus, so let's go by what they say. What does he make, over 100 or over 80 or something? Let's just go exactly by what they use to give out the stimulus. Those black people who fall in that category under that amount of money, and then I would drop it. They do have if you haven't like made over 2,000 in a year, you don't qualify. Well, forget that. Let's just say let's go everybody who makes under 80,000 and less than 140 as a couple. You get fight. Let's come down and just, it's not enough, but let's say 8 million. Every black man, black woman over the age 18 makes under 80,000 receives a check for 8 million from the United States government.
8 million.
8 million. Look.
I believe in reparations. I fight for reparations. Let me say something just about it. What you're saying.
Hold up, King. I'm trying to move this. We'll be fighting forever. You say I want 80 million. Look, 8 million. Let's say it's $8 million check. Should they? Black people, should they receive reparations for slavery?
Absolutely. Let me tell
everybody. Yeah.
Let me say just real quick. Look. Go ahead.
That would bankrupt the whole nation. You can't give every person $1 million.
Who said they would bankrupt? Who said it would bankrupt the whole nation?
That would bankrupt the whole nation. Listen,
why do you care?
Why do I?
Why are you concerned about that?
I live in the country. Yeah, I live in the country.
You're more concerned with. Well, anyhow.
Okay.
I mean, they don't really. You know what? We're already bankrupt.
See, Platinum. There's this thing called inflation.
I know about it.
This is why we're having the economics in school. I know what happened.
So you would say they don't. You would say they don't. You're saying they don't because it would bankrupt the country. Okay, fine.
But BMT, it would not bankrupt the country, no matter how much they gave us. And I'll tell you why. And the reason why, because we live here. And let me tell you exactly why. We live in this country. When we receive reparations, all of our activity, all of our economic activity would be within this country. It would literally benefit this country. It was
so you're gonna make 30 million people millionaires.
Nah. These stupid motherfuckers, y'all niggas need to stop talking about money, because not one of these niggas on this goddamn panel don't even know what the fuck money is. So just shut the fuck up talking about money. Cause y'all niggas don't know that the fuck that shit mean. Y'all don't. Y'all niggas sound dumb as fuck to me talking about money. Y'all don't know shit about money, man.
So you're gonna make 30 to 40 million. You're gonna make 30 to 40 million
y'all don't
people.
even know what that shit mean, man. Shut the fuck up, man.
You're gonna make 30 to 40 million people millionaires.
I don't think they should make a millionaire.
Okay.
what I
no,
think is
yeah.
if you're gonna give black people reparations, I think you should start the bottom up. I mean, if you're gonna give black people money, why would you give it to a motherfucker who has a career? Why would you give it to a motherfucker?
You know why? X.
Why?
Let me tell you why. Let me answer that question. I would not give it to homeless people because they are. You know why? Because these people are not.
You don't give them money. You give them a house.
Okay,
you give them
because
a house.
Anyway, listen, X. These are the people who, to me, if it was limited and you give reparations to, as far as just cash, I'm giving it to people that literally are business starters who starting businesses who are literally out there doing the work anyway, feeding people. They got families, they're raising families. That's who I'm giving reparations to first, because they are going to spread that.
What about the poor people? What about the poor people? Give them nothing.
I'm talking about the poorest. See, that's where y'all get extreme. When if you're talking about limited resources, everybody would get something according to what I'm saying. But if you're talking about who's first and second and all that kind of thing, I'm talking about firstly, I'm talking about the people who are doing work. They're living life and they're building life. You see what I'm saying? So these type of things that we systematically were cut out from, which is land, access to, reasonable loan amounts, and business ideas, business education.
I don't know what the fuck money is. Y'all niggas sound goofy as hell to me, man.
Platinum got his beliefs about the Federal Reserve.
Yeah, but what good is giving?
Are y'all niggas serious with this conversation right now?
Hold on, brother. Hold on.
Are you screaming?
What good?
No, I'm just saying.
What good is giving money to people who already have? What good is that going to do?
Well, that's why I think if you go with my plan of unlimited chicken sandwiches and butter biscuits for life for every black person in America.
Look, he on it. Look, go ahead, Cancun, whatever the fuck your name is.
You get unlimited sweet tea for life.
Go ahead, Coon White. Go ahead. Go ahead. What is
unlimited money to people who already have.
Is this nigga serious, bro?
You gotta give it to people who are trying to struggle to develop. That's what I'm talking about.
Y'all niggas sound crazy as fuck.
In the court for these kind of things talk, but I get tired of hearing dumb niggas talk every fucking day. Let me just save my brain cells for tomorrow.
Don't leave us, BMT. We need you.
I just don't see the sense in giving people money.
I want to hear the rest of this dumbass shit. Motherfuckers that don't have no concept of money don't even know what the fuck that shit come from. And they don't even know what the fuck that shit mean and where it come from, man. It comes from the natural resources, man. What the fuck are niggas talking about?
Here's the thing about it. Do you know how to work the land? Do you know how to farm? Do you know how to till? Do you know how to fix a tractor? Do you know how to do any of that shit? Do you know how to do it? Do you know how to do
That's reparations.
Some of the shit that we need. So right now, you are essential right now. So we have a lot of black people who are non-essential. So what we need are essential people. But see, that's the end all be all discussion. If you can't be
that's right. I agree with that.
We need
I agree with BMT, but there's a dude in the chat named LaShawn Jefferson. I'm like, dude, is this dude drunk?
That's it. This is what I'm saying, dude. You can't talk politics and doggone financial literacy with Negroes. Like that shit's a lost language to these people, man. Like
no, BMT. I think we're just playing around a little bit, but I think this is a serious topic.
Like I know,
I think. Yeah, we just.
I have to admit, though.
Well, Mike, how often do you think black businesses get passed up on contract?
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I have to admit, though, that Mike, for you to be concerned with the United States government, it's like, I know you're American, I'm American too, but like, it just blew my mind that is what you're concerned with. Like, it's almost like you're more concerned.
No, I
It's
don't
almost
care about
like
the United States.
it's
That
almost
wasn't me.
like
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
oh, that was you, Mike.
That wasn't me. That you. Hey, if you look at my page,
So
you'll find out definitely wasn't me.
so let me get this.
I agree with that though. Like I think BMT said it, but I agree with that. I think that
Only
you need to have you have to worry about your government because even
It's
if
not my.
you get even if you get a whole bunch of money and if it hurts the security of the country, then what is your money worth?
Zero.
Right.
Nothing. It ain't worth shit.
It doesn't.
They gave you monopoly
No,
paper when they got your ass.
But see, this is what I'm saying. The reason why I said that BMT it will not bankrupt the government is because see, systematically the problem that we have today, just like I'm gonna repeat something that I know some people don't know, but Malcolm X said, if you was an American, you wouldn't have a problem. There would not be a difference between a white American and a black American and these different Americans. If you was just an American, we wouldn't even have a problem. So the problem is that you know this our particular group was
Assalamu
systematically
alaikum.
exactly with Alaikum Salam. So our particular group was put in a box and we were not able to have the proper effect on the guidance of this country as we were supposed to have. So when we get a situation of reparations and we get to develop ourselves, then we get to protect the government. We get to be included and create and have the influence that we've been supposed to have on the government.
But
So that's what I'm saying. It's not bankrupt.
Okay, fine. But what about the people who what about the people who even if they don't get reparations, they're gonna be all right? I'll use someone like myself, someone like BMT, someone like Supreme. All of us, we own businesses. Every single one of us is a business owner. So if the government don't give us shit, we still gonna be all right. So
But I still want my unlimited chicken sandwiches.
That's why I believe. Listen, X. Seriously, you could be Firestone. You don't know if we were in the right situation, like you say, everybody was just pure Americans instead of black, white, or whatever. If we had literally equal rights and all this stuff, we shouldn't have to fight for. Then you may have competed with Firestone. You may have competed with, Meineke or whatever it is. So just because you have the gumption to start a business and you're personally fine and maybe you employ a few people, you see, you're not even on the level that, our business community in the black community, our business leaders have not been really put in the proper spot. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really that's where we lacking in business. We're supposed to be a lot bigger than
okay.
we're supposed to have Walmart.
So I should consider consider reparations because my business isn't as good as Meineke or big as Meineke. So I should get reparations.
Wow.
And if you don't think
I don't know about that one, brother.
You're laughing, but you should. The fact that we don't think like that, like the money that the black American spends literally has started billion-dollar industries, right? So we should literally be represented in those billion-dollar industry categories heavy. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't.
Well, maybe I'm not as big. Maybe I'm not as big as Firestone and Meineke because my black ass didn't work hard enough. How about that? Maybe I just didn't work hard enough.
I will not blame you I will not blame you for systematic, racism.
My black ass didn't work hard enough. Maybe if I had started the business in my 20s instead of my 40s, maybe it would be as big as Firestone.
You know what, Super Mike. The major thing that I'll say against that whole notion is this, man. There's never gonna be an absolutely fair system. And the more you try to manipulate things to create some type of fair system, the more you're going to take away from other people that are even more disadvantaged than us.
Well, that's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. You see, just like what X just said. Maybe I didn't work hard enough. So what I'm saying is, Meineke and all these other groups, they will take away from you, right, to make sure they are good. So if
They
this
might
is the name of the game,
maybe they worked harder than me, man. Maybe they worked harder. Maybe they worked harder than me.
Maybe
That's
they
not a
got
possibility.
Maybe they got a 350-year head start with slave money. Maybe they got land grants that you didn't get access to. Maybe they got loans.
Man,
No, okay, fine.
Can I
Fine. I'll give you that argument. I will give you that argument. But at the same time,
I want you to have the same thing.
Shouldn't we be working? Shouldn't we be working to catch up as opposed to saying, well, you know, they got a head start, so give me $5 million.
No, that's part of what you do. This is part of the work. You have to advocate for your group unfairly. That's what every group does. Listen, Hispanics, they don't hate other people, but they advocate for extra benefits so that their community is able to exceed above others. Jewish groups advocate for their group so that they can see above other groups. Asian Americans, they advocate for their group to succeed over others. Black folks, we are literally fighting for reparations to get us above
Wait a
others.
minute. Wait a minute, brother Mike. Wait a minute. Brother Mike, wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute. I don't think other groups. I don't think other groups, man, you know, get what they get just through advocacy. You know, I mean, a lot of these people, man, they build these businesses, man, and they pass that business down to their son, and then their son pass it down to his son, and their son pass it down to his son, and a lot of times that business or that company or whatever it is grows over course of time, which is what I plan on doing. I plan on giving my business to my son and grandson, you know, when my ass dead. You know, as long as I'm alive, I'm still in charge of this motherfucker. But when I'm dead and gone, I want to sign it over to my grandson.
In the Carolinas, black people were literally ran off of their properties that they was going to pass on to their kids and grandkids.
I don't have any people from South Carolina.
I understand that.
That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Like, listen,
I get that. I get that part.
All this fair shit, fuck that. No, we got to take what we can get, and that's what I'm saying. If we can get reparations, if we able to do it, we need to do it. This is about strong arm.
I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with. You know what I have a problem with?
I advocate for X to get the next $1 billion check.
You know what I have a problem with? Because where I live at, right? Let me say this, man. Let me say this. I live at, the city that I live in, do you know that there's multiple fucking tent cities all over the place? And I'm talking about before this coronavirus shit. I know, because I used to go to them. Me and my wife used to go to them. My wife used to feed them, give money, shit like that. And
that's your employee.
You got brothers sleeping on the fucking ground.
That's your mechanic.
On the ground. So
that's your mechanic, man.
Why would you give
me money?
Why would you give me money? And I own
that's your workforce.
I own property. I own vehicles. I got money. I got shit in stocks. I own a fucking company. Why would you give me money and not give the brother sleeping on the fucking ground money? That doesn't make any sense to me.
You are the leader of a $1 billion company. The businessman is responsible.
Man.
No, the businessman is responsible for the organization.
So you're talking. So what happens to those people sleeping in the tents in tent cities?
You employ them because you set up a job and you train them to work at your shop.
So now you're talking trickle down economics. You're talking trickle down economics.
And here's the big problem. Here's the big problem with what Super Mike is saying.
Oh
No
Lord.
problem.
Here's the big problem.
Ain't no problem. That's how
You
it works
you,
in
you
every
don't-
economy.
okay I'm gonna show you the problem.
The
Here
rich create the jobs.
here is the problem with that, Super Mike.
No problem. Ain't no problem. Go ahead.
You have a supreme king coon out there who,
Okay.
if you gave him as a
That's
business
fine.
owner,
I see.
that type of capital, what he's gonna do is he's gonna
Listen.
hire the best people. Period. He's not gonna
That's fine.
hire by race at all. He's hired the
Okay.
best talent possible so that he can
Hey,
compete on a world scale.
that's
Look,
I
fine.
mean,
And that's what I'm saying.
He's not going to be
Okay.
interested
Guess
in
what?
going underneath
Guess
the
what?
bridge
Guess
and
what?
trying to
Guess what?
train
yeah,
people.
Guess
exactly.
what?
Because
SKC.
I don't
Guess
do that
what?
shit
Guess what?
now.
SKC.
I don't
No,
I don't get my
listen,
people
listen.
from under.
Y'all
I don't get my
just
people from
proved my
Tent
point.
City.
You just proved my point. If SKC gets his reparation and set up a worldwide global business and hire on the fair base of ability, that's all black folks need really in this country. Because we're not getting that. You see what I'm saying? And so what ends up happening
By
is more
default, I will not be hiring other black people because they do not have the ability at the moment.
at the moment. See,
Money isn't going to give them the ability.
you're going
No,
Y'all,
higher.
no matter how. Yeah, but no matter how much money you have and how big your company is, you're not gonna
Hey,
go hire people that live under the
y'all
bridge, man.
why
y'all
You're not.
talk
why are
that
you
stuff.
ignoring
Y'all
what?
talk that stuff. Y'all
Mike, why
talk
are you
that stuff
trying to give
because
money
you
to
don't
why are you
have
trying
it.
to give money to homeless people? Why aren't you trying to put it in education? Why are you
Well,
why
that's
you
what I'm saying.
no.
I
Why
I
you
would not put it.
all
Go
these
ahead. Go ahead.
Shit,
they
the
are
first thing we got to do is get them up off the ground. I
hold
mean,
up.
if you living in a goddamn tent, I mean, the first
Right.
thing I want to do is get you up off the fucking ground. I want to get you out of the fucking elements,
Now,
and get yourself.
if
How you gonna work? How can a person work a job and every day they come home to a fucking tent in the fucking woods?
no, they wouldn't be like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, listen,
Is
if
that
I'll
is that going to be a dedicated employee?
I'll
A
No.
person
drive
that
out
lives in
here
a
in
fucking
And
California. I
and
drive
then
a I-5.
and then on top of that, Super Mike, I know that there's people that they need to live a certain type of lifestyle. So I gotta get some of my reparation money. I gotta get with Platinum. I gotta build a super strip club that's like a 10
Fine.
city blocks long.
So
And I got
another
cause hoes gotta
so
eat too, right?
that's
You
your
see what
right.
he
set
did?
of
That's
hoes
your
You see
right.
what he did?
That's your right. Hey, listen, my point is we're gonna get people who misuse their money. We're gonna get people who misuse their money. But if people create business, if
That
you
ain't a
grow your
misuse of
business,
money.
That's not
that's
using
all
money.
I'm saying. Listen, that's right. I don't believe that's misusing money, but I'm saying there are going to be people who misuse their money. But if you create a business and grow your business, you're going to provide more opportunity. That's all I need. That's all I
Yeah,
need.
So
you're gonna provide, but you're not gonna provide opportunity to the motherfuckers living in tent city or underneath the
Bruh,
bridge,
yes, you
though.
will. It trickles down. That's how economy works. You
no,
have
it's
your.
no, it's
It
not.
does
Who
work
told you that?
like that. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You can look at everywhere. In
It doesn't
China,
work
you have
like that. Who's telling y'all this crazy shit? Like some
look. The trick. Let me tell you. Listen. All right, let me prove it. I can prove this. I can prove this. I can.
let me ask the player.
Okay.
Let me ask the player.
Okay.
Platinum.
Yes, sir.
When the pimp makes money, do the hoes get rich? When the
When the
No,
pimp makes money,
no.
do the hoes get rich?
Okay. Now
I love
let me
BMT, man.
let me answer that. Let me answer
The
that.
hoes get
it's rich, not the hoes. It's the hoes
Look,
that go to work.
everybody ain't a pimp. Everybody
Okay,
ain't a
let
pimp.
me ask you this
And see,
question: if a homeless guy, right, goes to a lottery, I mean a casino, and he he's with a brother, what I don't know, a worker, I don't know, I can't get into why he's in there, but say he's in there, and somebody gives him here's $5, buy you some coffee, and he puts it in the machine, and bling 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 bling, he wins $3 million. Are they gonna give him the money, or are they gonna be concerned about, he's homeless, he don't know nothing about
right.
money?
Yeah.
They're gonna give him his money.
They gonna cash him out.
Yeah, why are you
Yeah,
guys
they're gonna give him his
asking
money.
this question? The point is, my point is, well, you guys actually made my point. That's why we'll never get it. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's why I said like if they even though they're trying to argue against it, they're talking about expanding their business, which is all we need. Because when you two expand your business, no matter what you do, you don't have to know the person you're creating opportunity for, but by you employing more people and expanding your business, then you create opportunities for people that you don't even know. And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Teapot,
That's
we
true.
we
But
need LaShawn.
the
We need
people you hire, are going to be the best people for the job. You're not going to walk around Tent City and say, hey, just pick random people and say, hey, you need a job, you need a job, you need a job. You're going to hire the people who are best for your company, because I do that now. I mean, some of the people who work for me, they from the hood, but they ain't from Tent City. They don't go home to a tent.
We need LaShawn Jefferson on this panel, man. That brother there is spitting some game down there in the chat, man.
Y'all killing me. This is why.
I tell you who we need up here. We need conservative red pill up here, man, because he been going ham in the goddamn chat room all night. Go ahead.
Okay, we're 26.5 trillion in debt, which is more than we can pay.
You said what?
Hold on, we finna go 26 up to like probably another 3 next stimulus. So that's gonna be up. So now we're gonna get the reparations though. I'm saying we can't pay that back. Why can't they go ahead and do another, say, 5 trillion for the blacks, give them their reparations, and then they can try to whittle it down,
It makes too much sense.
So here I'm gonna give you that. Thank you for giving the 26 trillion. Okay. So as the inflation goes up, the value of the dollar goes down. If you remember, $20 can fill up your grocery cart. Now, to fill up a family with, mind you, they don't really hand out money unless it's conducive to community building. When you get a business, you gotta present a plan towards a bank, so that way they'll actually want to fuck with you sometimes. Now, you go ahead and do that, and I'm more power to you. Now, I would say, well, how far is that $100 going to get you? Because we're seeing the rich and classy people file harder for bankruptcy and live out here in the suburbs, yet they are supposed to be $1 million people, but they live right across from the $60,000 man. So clearly, money these days, especially in the U.S., ain't taking it far. That's why you're seeing a lot of people, especially a lot of Americans or black men, they're leaving outside of the U.S. and taking their finances and actually saying, yo, I need more bang for my buck. So
but BMT, we can just turn on the printers and just print enough money for everybody.
Which is what they're doing now. That's what they're doing.
Just keep the printers on and just keep passing it out and send a check every day for everybody. Just do it.
Hold up. Supreme King Coon. Look, you don't know.
God bless America.
Hold up. The only reason you're complaining about it is if we're making a made up scenario that black people will get money, and that's when all of a sudden you can't.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Turn the printers on. Turn the printers on 24/7. Let them keep on printing till Kingdom Come. Come on. Let's do it.
Y'all keep wanting. I don't know why people keep talking about money when literally, money. I don't know why y'all keep bringing up money, man. Like something about need.
Let me tell you, BNT. You got to go with some money and cash. The only reason why is because this shows you that they're serious, because money is respected still on the planet at this very moment. So it has to not only be money, but it does have to be real property, land grants. That's what's valuable.
The dominant sectors gyp black people out of hundreds of millions, if not trillions of dollars
Right.
every year because they're not smart enough to keep on with the money that they have already.
So
And
wait,
that's fine. That's true. That's true.
you keep asking for money.
Some of them.
Instead of giving you $8 million in cash, I will give you
I
$8
wouldn't say
million.
8
No.
million.
Hang on. We're gonna stick with that money, $8 million. Instead of giving you
Yeah.
$8
$8
million
million.
in cash,
I don't agree
I
with
would
that.
give
Even
you
I
an
don't.
$8 million spending grant
Hey,
for you to use towards a project of whatever use that can be shown to flip in
Right.
5 years.
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
quick,
So you don't get there's no cash. You
real
couldn't.
quick.
Uh,
Hold up, real
See,
quick.
you don't want it now. You must didn't really want that
no,
money.
no.
Nah.
You can't put too many restrictions on. That's what I'm saying.
What?
You can't put too many. Look.
Got
Let me say something. Like
They just raided this guy down the
what do
street.
you call Trail of Tears? Like
these people have literally. If you read the history, they literally gave these people land and cash. Even Martin Luther King said that those two have to go together because you got to give land and then you have to give cash, make cash available because cash handles things day to day. You see what I'm saying? But you got to have the property and the mechanisms if you want to do farming or whatever business idea that you want to do or whatever. So all of that stuff got to be included, but the cash has to be like in there. You know what I'm saying? So
let me get brother Platinum in here because he was trying to say something. Go ahead, brother Platinum.
They just raided this. I saw it in the paper. They just raided this dude's house. Black dude. They found fentanyl or whatever.
Methanol.
Yeah, weed, and the motherfucker had $565,000 in cash in shoe boxes and bags. now who gonna sit there and serve $20 bags? You got $500,000 in cash. You know, level up, quit, man. You know, go drive a truck. Got caught.
But that show you doesn't that show you here it is another example of poor fiscal capabilities. You got all that cash flow, and that's what you do with it.
Liquid. He could have dumped that into Bitcoin. He could have dumped it into
all sorts of stuff, but it doesn't matter. You can give money to a dummy; they still gonna lose it. That's what it does. That don't make any sense. It's like you can know how many people that win the lottery and who go broke in less than 5 years.
Actually,
so why don't they just do reparations? So why are they so scared to give us money then?
Because
if we're gonna lose if we're gonna lose the money, they could just get rid of reparations.
That's a poor argument. That's a poor argument when you say they're scared. They're not scared. They're saying that you're not smart enough. They're saying that you're not smart enough to put a deal on the table to do it.
I'm gonna frame it the way it is. They're afraid to make access of money widely available to black communities because they know damn well it's smart. They know it's smart. They know it because they've seen it. They've seen they had to steal our land after slavery. They had to because we had towns. They had to literally run us off the land.
How do you go about giving 40 some odd million people money?
Easy.
How is it managed? How do you determine who gets what?
You're gonna make an amounts. You're gonna make an entire demographic millionaires.
Do you give Oprah, Floyd Mayweather, Magic Johnson, LeBron James? Do you give them money too?
They want their claim, their ancestral claim.
Do you give them their 1 million to add to their hundreds of million? Do you give them
whatever if they want it's their right. It's their ancestral claim.
Hey, cut Meghan Markle her check too.
If she has it. If she has it.
Now let me ask you a serious question. Let's ask a serious question. If that's the case, since y'all have that mindset of reparations, and I really this is what you gotta always ask people. Why have y'all not already started investing the money you have now until they give it to y'all? But then
exactly.
Get out of here, BMT. Get out of here.
I haven't touched the overpriced check, and I'm already up there. By the time, like I said, I'm already now. Hold on. No,
Go ahead,
now
go ahead.
I'm already in the school board. I've got 2 private schools with my that I already personally invested in. Hell, I can't even talk to y'all about family. Y'all think I'm the devil. So
We
I'm
get to claim you as in our nebulous blackness, and we're gonna claim SKC, all his good accomplishments, not the bad. We're gonna claim X, and all the bullshit that y'all do, we're gonna say that's from the white man, and that's
I
how it
don't
should be.
I don't have any bad accomplishments.
so hold on. So here's the thing about
That's how I became a coon by keeping my nose clean.
okay.
But
So here's
if you wanted me to say reparations and say what do I want, I don't want the money. What I want is you know what? For my kids, I want them to have a stake, a 0.01% stake in all U.S. military bonds.
oh God,
Okay,
they'll be the Rothschilds and for the
Now
history.
that's what.
that's all I want. 0.01%. That's it.
But hold on
Okay,
now.
When the military goes down, then that's when they stop getting their money.
No, well, according to some people, it don't matter about the government. It just matters about hey, whatever. Listen, dog. You better worry about. You better hope that to God that white
but
man's dollar doesn't go useless. But if his dollar
no,
goes,
but we will be part of the government. We will be part of the government. That's why. That's I think that's why
you
we
don't
were saying
the
when you
government. Who's
no.
stopping you from going to get? Okay, Mike.
No,
No,
Ooh,
Mike.
I don't want the niggas to be part of the government.
I don't think I
come
want
on
them
now.
either.
Oh
BMT.
Lord, I need to
No,
rule in Canada.
no,
I don't think
come
because
on.
my
I want to run
position
this
as
shit
No,
either.
you
hold
know that it takes PACs and large amounts of money to legitimately be in a controlling position in this government. Now we can vote, we can be a part of the management of the government, but we don't
you
have
bug,
Yeah,
you done
but
bugged out, bro.
but
You done
everybody
bugged out, bro.
everybody's not going to be a part of that though. It's only going to be a particular group of people that are going to be part of
you don't
that.
need everybody to be. You don't need everybody to be a part of anything. You just need a good, loyal representatives, a group of people who are interested in being a part of that section of society. You know what I'm saying? So that's all, it's like we need the money though. We need
Yeah,
access
well,
to the
I was
businesses and to build our
again,
business stuff.
I don't have a problem with reparations. I don't have a problem with it at all. Some people do. I don't have a
It,
problem with people getting reparations. I don't have a problem with that shit at all. My problem is who gets it. Who are you
I'll tell
giving
you
it
that
to?
easy,
I just
easy,
told you let's use the
easy,
stimulus. I said let's use the stimulus range. I said,
easy.
if you
Now,
There's many good. Mm-hmm,
so hold on. Now I want to ask y'all a question. If that's
mm-hmm.
the case, and y'all want this reparational money, then why are y'all so anti-family? That is
No,
literally the.
we love family. Come on now.
Oh,
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 say that.
get out of there, BMT.
We love some
don't
Get
do
out
that.
of here.
I
Don't
want
do
You
that.
that
ain't
with
supposed to bring up
Don't do that.
functioning working families.
That's
No,
hey,
no,
now look.
About
That's who gets it first.
no.
That's who gets it first. That's who gets it first. Because
oh,
Oh, so now you saying less than 30% of the population?
but guess what? But what would that motivate others to do? See, that's how
Then
you do it.
you gonna have
no, bro, but hold
What would
up.
that
Okay,
motivate
that
others to do?
has nothing to do with the people who are eligible for that. If they're in a family, they're
No,
in a
no,
family.
but
If they're
they talked
single, they're
about
single.
first and second and third and all that kind of
no,
stuff.
no.
No, no, I'm
Let me
talking they trace their lineage. Their lineage is back. They have to be
Yeah,
paid the money. So you
I,
pay
I,
them
I
whether
do
they're
agree with
married or not, married,
now.
divorced, or
Hang on,
whatever.
hold on, hang on, Platinum. Let me show you why. Let me show you why. You want to know why the stimulus check got pushed out so fast and so hard? Because married families or families were saying we can't feed our children and we can't sustain our families without work. So the
Okay.
government said, "Oh shit, we can't be having families dying off at fast records." That's why they started slowing down abortion. So the single person or the person on child support, they didn't get money really. Actually, even the president even said it out of his own mouth. If you owe child support, you don't get money. If
Oh
you're
yeah,
not,
you were dead. You were dead.
if you're not taking care of your kids, you're not getting money. Like literally,
if you make too much money, they don't give it to you. If you make too much money, they won't give it to you.
So guess what? So literally, that's literally already knocking out over 50% of the black community right there by just doing that stipulation. So I was the people who were like single getting stimulus check was only getting but $400 or $200. So I guess if we want to do the reparation check off the stimulus package, y'all probably might get like 5,000, probably 3,000, maybe
$3,000.
This is you cannot have reparations without land grant.
You're gonna see some riots.
You cannot. But listen. You cannot.
That's gonna be tax cut. That's gonna be.
You cannot have a true reparations for Black Americans without land grant included. You can't do it because
I agree.
Yeah,
there should be some land and housing and tax breaks. If you're going to give out some, of course, it's going to be more than just money. You hear people talk about the money all the time, but I think Black people need more than money. Black people need infrastructure. Black people need education. Black people need housing. Black people need land. Black people need tax breaks. Black people need, it can't just be money. Give everybody a check. That's not going to solve everything. I think that your reparations should be what you need in your life. If you're a person who says, hey, I need a house and a car, boom, we give you a house and a fucking car. You're a person who say, I need $100,000, boom, give you $100,000. I think that your reparations should be what you need. What you need.
Well, see, that's
hold on. If you go into whatever reparations office they have set up, right? And you walk in there and they ask you, what would you need to get your life right? And whatever you tell them, that's what the fuck you get. So you better say the right. So you better say the right shit.
I need a 1,000% stake in U.S. military bonds. That's what I need for my reparation.
You good.
Hey, but see, what SKC even highlights though, because when you say, that's what I'm saying. Like the only reason why people are saying cash only is because it is literally kind of complicated when we start talking about the valid details of what the situation in Black America is with reparations. But we need something simple. We at least need cash. That's what I'm saying. That's just like
that's what I said, man. You get free chicken sandwiches for life.
To me, if we can get cash available, then that gets our foot in the door. Because we need access to at least a couple trillion.
Okay, Mike. Let me say this. Most other countries that send their children over here, they're not sending them over for money. They send them over for goddamn benefits of access to healthcare, education.
Ooh, repeat that one more time.
Y'all didn't even ask for like, hey, can I get healthcare? Can I get better quality of medication? Can I get like a goddamn viable food source station, better water? Like y'all didn't even ask for the goddamn shit that people be killing over the world.
Those are the things though we gotta provide for ourselves. That's what I'm saying, BMT. All that stuff you're saying is 100% right. But my point is, when we're talking about the little rally cry and trying to get large amount, you need numbers to make something happen. If you can
BMT, and Super Mike, here it is right here. Here it is. All your land and stuff, it's in the flyover states in middle America and so forth. Okay, you get your $8 million, and then BMT they say, all right, in order for us to lay the pipes and electricity that you need, it's gonna cost you $10 trillion. They done built a whole new plantation.
No, we already got that worked out. Our land grass is where we live. is right there in the southeast United States. That's where we live. That's where our foundation is. It's cities. With cities we already built, Atlanta, Birmingham. We're not talking about no stuff that we ain't used to living in, no Montana and all that bullshit.
Oh, so you don't
We
want to
talking
go
about where we live.
out
No,
there?
we live where we gonna be at already. We
So
gonna
you
be where we at.
want to stay with the white man?
No, it's gonna be
All I,
ours. It's gonna
all
be
I
where
know
we live.
is,
Oh, they
all
gonna
I,
give you they gonna give you the whole cities too, huh?
all, all I know is
Lord
if
Jesus.
if they're going to give, if they're going to give black society something, I think it should be more than just freaking money.
It will
Me,
be.
I've
It will
I've
be.
said this I've said this a million times. I mean, keep your fucking money. Just give me my
No,
freedom.
don't say
Give me,
that.
give me, give me a card. I tell you, give me a card that says I'm a reparated Negro. So whenever I get pulled over by the police, I can pull that motherfucker out and be like, "Look here, copper, you see this? I'm a reparated
No,
Negro. Get
Well,
fuck away
Okay.
from me.
Actually,
Give
you
me
know what
I gotta
If you want to give me something, give me diplomatic immunity. God damn it.
now,
Keep
you know
your
what
now
though?
I
damn
heard
money.
You know what I do
now,
have though that I use on the police when they do that. When I get pulled over, I always pull out my veteran. I'm a vet, right?
Using the
And
system, huh?
yeah, yeah.
I'm a
I
vet.
want
So they
diplomatic
That's a
immunity.
new
they
Fuck
platinum.
always
them. Fuck
they
your
always
money.
they
so
always say
there was one proposition that was put out there, and I actually think that it would work. So I'm gonna just go. Let's say with the platinum elite plan of everybody get $8 million. All right, let's just ride with that. All right. So what happened if they said, okay, platinum, you can have your $8 million, and so forth. But here's the deal:
no, hold up.
once you sign on the dotted line,
I'm free now. Now go ahead.
you
Keep talking.
once you sign on the dotted line for your check,
Mm-hmm.
you have to leave America and you can't come back.
Oh, that's cool with me because that's what I was gonna do anyhow.
Yeah. But we got our own
You
spot.
ain't leaving the VA Negro. Stop it.
Huh?
Be right back.
That's why
Would,
they
would
I
you
mean,
would you be gone, Super Mike?
You be right back.
plus, let me
No,
tell you what I would do.
I've left. I've lived outside of America, so I know exactly what I'm
Let
doing.
me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This land is ours, and so we can secede from America if that's what you want to do, because it
No,
can be. It
Y'all
can be.
tripping.
I'm just
Y'all are
saying, Super
tripping
Mike.
over here.
If they said when you sign on the dotted line for your money, will you leave? Will you go ahead and sign for your money and leave?
I'm
I
not
was
leaving my land
Yeah. Well, hold up.
because that's what I'm fighting for.
Yeah,
This
they
is the
couldn't.
land that my people was ran off of. So
I know,
if you want to,
but what happened? But what happened if they say? But what happened if they say we traced it all the way back to Africa? That should have never happened. So we'll
no.
give you a first class ticket back to Africa, and here's your
Well,
check.
first of
Here's the
all,
check.
if we
And
got
here's your check.
indigenous.
Shit, eight
No,
million.
that's
What
what
is
y'all.
8 million? 8 million in Africa is
Y'all,
like what?
y'all don't understand what this about. It's about us controlling where we live. And listen,
Oh,
so the point is the first step is cash. That's just to break. That's to crack the egg. You see what I'm saying? But the end result basically is us just like they're doing with Oregon, Utah. We control states. I'm not leaving my state, my spot. We got a plan for this thing.
but they said they said
Ain't no thing.
you're African.
Well, we can be. I'm not. I don't do that. But I don't have a problem with people who call themselves that. But that's not what I call myself because I feel that
Some American.
I'm a Black American. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
hold up. Xavier.
what I am.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Look,
Platinum.
I appreciate you letting me do
Yeah.
it. And,
Well, we about to wrap up anyway, so go ahead and shoot your parting shots, man. Pull the trigger.
No, I had a great time, man. The channel's gonna have different things on it, but it's mostly a men's channel. It's a little game on there. It's gonna be other topics on there, a little pop culture and stuff like that, and just gonna keep pushing it, man, and try to bring it up. And that's about it.
Just a quick question, Platinum. Are you gonna ever interview a real life pimp or a strip club owner?
No, for what?
Nah, just to get their perspective, because ain't nobody really done that.
I thought they had simple people.
No.
Oh, okay.
What?
No, I was
Yeah,
gonna
but
say,
I appreciate you coming on, Brother Platinum, man. I know we were supposed to do this a long time ago, man, and I enjoyed you, man, not for nothing. And I know people probably didn't like the fact that you was up here, but I don't give a shit because this is my channel and I do whatever the hell I want. But I actually enjoyed your company, man, and I enjoyed the shit you had to say, man. And you're welcome up here anytime, brother.
fun, man. Yeah, now look, everybody know tomorrow night, it's gonna be a shootout over here, ain't it?
I don't know because I'll talk to y'all after we go off air. If y'all want to stay on.
Something happened with that.
Yeah. I gotta see. I gotta see what's going on, man. Because it's a lot of shit going on right now. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Now I still have the debate up. I still have it slated, but I don't know if the debate's gonna go through. I don't. Well, the debate's gonna go through. I just don't know if one of the competitors is gonna show up. So I don't know. I'm still working.
Well, you can have me and Super Mike as backups. What we could debate is I want to debate. I want to debate that
it's on.
I want to debate. I want to debate Super Mike over on the whole topic that white people are just better than black people.
Oh God! All right, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Parting shots. Before we get out of here. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm just gonna laugh because that's like debating is the Earth flat, baby. That's stupid.
Go ahead. Anybody else? Parting shots. Anybody else?
Like I said, much respect to everybody. I talk with everybody on everything. You know what I'm saying? I try to find commonality or where we can, actually have some common sense. Mike, I'm gonna have to work with you on that reparation plan, bro. I'm gonna have to work with you. But
we'll work with it. We'll work it out.
We'll figure it out
for the most part.
We'll figure out we can't give niggas money. We just can't do that, man. We're not trying to go into the apocalypse yet.
I have a dream, BMT, of a weave shop on every corner in every hood.
Are you trying to have more aborted babies put out there in the world? Like this is what I'm saying. This is what I said. We got to monitor who we let get close to that.
I agree. I agree with monitors with some of that. So we're working that out.
We'll work that out. You know what I'm saying? If y'all were doing a debate like that, I'd probably be like, okay, like I get that type of talk of how should the check properly be distributed. That to me, I'll be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I would think that would be something I would. But like I said, I got no problem with platinum. I think, hey, the Manosphere is a free agency space. The white man, he just showed a lot of people that, hey, even the most educated and de-educated people, uneducated people, can get riled up in front of the right person. Like I said, I just know that if you're talking about what I want to talk about, I just kick your ass off. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Much respect to X. You know what I'm saying? The ladies, they asked about you, just saying to see if you're breathing out there in the world. I said he's still alive. So
who?
The ladies, all my BMT girls, they just checking on you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm still around. Tell them they need to come their asses over here and debate.
Well, my parting shot would be this: is that I want everybody to know that I'm gonna start a new channel apart from my other channel, my satire. My new channel is gonna be called The Coon and Becky, and she'll be feeding me butter biscuits live on air for 3 hours. Yeah, with honey on, and with honey on it. So if you want to come see Becky feed the coon, that look out for that new channel. All right, y'all.
Peace, man. Call me, brother. Brother Mike, any parting shots, man?
Yeah,
Pull the trigger.
yeah, 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 yeah. Just we have fun. I think this is the venue to have that reparations, detailed talking, argument, debate, because we did good. We have fun about it and not get angry at each other seriously just because we got a little disagreement. Like we just gonna have those, and we just gotta work with it. So that's it.
All right.
Everybody is love. It's all love. Peace.
All right. Peace. Yeah. Another show in the record books, folks. Yeah. I don't know. Tomorrow we're supposed to have a big debate tomorrow, y'all. I'm still gonna try to have it. I gotta get in contact with the combatants to see what's going on. But I'm still gonna lead the debate up, hoping that it goes through. I reached out to the brothers, see what's going on, and hopefully we're gonna have a debate, y'all, because we haven't had a debate here in like 2 weeks. So we're gonna try to get one going down tomorrow. Just stop by tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, because not for nothing, we still coming on the air. Whether we debate or not, we're still coming on the air. But I gotta see what's going on. I'm not sure if the brothers are gonna be here, so the debate may switch. I may have to switch the debate around and switch the thumbnail. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right. But we still gonna throw down tomorrow anyway. All right. All right. I appreciate everybody, man, coming through. All the cash apps. I mean, the cash apps is coming through crazy tonight. I appreciate all of you brothers for that, man. I mean, y'all look out for this channel so much, man. It's beyond belief, man, the way y'all look out for this channel. So I'm gonna drop a couple of these commercials and then we're gonna come right back. All right. All right.
Open your mind. Hey guys, T.P.O.T. on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. But you knew that already. Peace, folks. This is Teacher Tanisha. You're listening to the T.P.O.T. Media YouTube page. Now back to the show.
Open your mind.
Peace, everyone. You may have noticed the super chat icon is missing because T.P.O.T. has been demonetized. Yes. So if you would like to show your support, we would really appreciate it. If so, you have to use the Cash App or StreamYard donation tab. We won't let the speech police at YouTube stop you from showing your support to T.P.O.T. Remember, StreamYard and Cash App is how you donate to T.P.O.T. Thank you.
And one more thing, folks. Kiss my black ass. YouTube. Now back to the show.
You know.
Yeah, so hit us up on all our media platforms. Y'all already know what they all are. It's all the Prophet of Thought. Go ahead, follow us on Twitter and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. Because if you don't, If you don't, your old black ass mama in her dreams. I'm telling you, mama jump up screaming, boy, and come running down to your room down in the basement. Come on. She'll come running down to the basement. There's a man up there standing next to the bed. You'll be like, what he look like? He's got on like a lock sock and a tie and that's just X. I forgot to follow his ass on Twitter. I better go follow him right now, because if I don't, he'll be back tomorrow. But anyway, good shit tonight, y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all good folks, man, out there, man. It's always good, man, to be with you good folks over here. My moderators always doing what they got to do, man. So I want to thank them. But most importantly, man, I want to thank you for hanging out with us, man, spending some time with us, man, and watching us. It's always a pleasure, man, to be up here with you good folks. I got to send a special shout out to my man BMT, to my man Supreme King Coon, to Super Mike, brother MOT, and the guest of honor, brother Platinum Elite. Get on down there and check old Platinum out, man, because Platinum's funny, man. He's hilarious, you know. Whether or not you agree with him or not, he is definitely entertaining, and I like the brother, and he's welcome on here any goddamn time. So, with that, I will leave you with 3 words. You know, like I always do.
Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind. The prophet of thought.
Peace, folks. No problem, brother Nate, man. Hit me up, man. I'll holler at you.
Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind. Prophet of thought. Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind. Prophet of thought. Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind. prophet of thought. Open your mind, open your mind, open your mind, open your mind. The prophet of thought. Open your mind, open your mind.
Only from the Prophet of Thought series media.
Open your minds.